Once again, the Penguins will win for YSU.
All right, we got playmakers in the queue. Playmakers, bro. Hold on real quick. You were fake banging last night, weren't you? Were you fake banging? I think you were fucking fake banging, bro. You know how I feel about fake bangs.
I would never fake bang you, Trent. This is my first time on the stream. I couldn't come on here if I fake banged you last night. I saw the fake bangs. I don't know how he got my name, but it was not me.
All right. We'll see. We got the coin snatcher who's got a jersey on. Sketch alert. What's up, Snatcher?
Sketch alert. I got my Nova jersey on. It's the wrong fucking jersey, Trent. It's the wrong fucking jersey. We're going with Duke money line. Give me the Grayson Allen jersey. Come on.
Are you cracked out? Are you on Addy right now?
Don't worry about it. All I'm gonna say.
I hope you are, bro, because I need you cracked.
Check this out. More good vibes. I'm about to nuke this on UPS. Tell me if you can read this, what this says.
Save room for bangs. Make last pickup tonight. Have to save room for bangs.
I'm sending that to UPS right now. Can't make last pickup tonight. Have to save room for bags. That's right. I'm nuking that on UPS right now.
A bucket of water. I don't got a metal can. I'm burning these motherfuckers right here. And for safety, we're putting on the safety glasses. We're putting on the safety. Steven Adams thought 7 points was enough. You thought 7 was enough? Steven Adams, you thought 7 was enough, buddy? You thought 7 points was enough? You thought it was enough, Steven Adams. It's not enough, buddy. Throw that in the water.
Okay. Good morning on the West Coast. Good afternoon to the Midwest and the East Coast. And good evening to our friends across the pond and everywhere else in the world. It is once again the kid, not a mush, filling in for our boy, Book It with Trent, who is trying to find his way off Bourbon Street, out of the bayou and back home to Vegas. I think he has a couple of coins in his pocket. I'm sure he has a few regrets on his mentals. But here we are. Another day, another opportunity to make some coins and fill those bags. Before we get started, why don't we go ahead and drop that link? Because I don't know if you guys have your merch yet. I don't know if you have the surgical sweatshirt. But why don't you go online right now and grab that bitch, huh? They're fresh, they're cozy, they're comfortable. I highly advise getting one. I think it's also time that we announce some winners. The bracket challenge is all wrapped up. If we have, there we go. No drum roll needed. Third place, bam, 422 Twitter. Holler. Second place, Hannah GGG. Congratulations. And Drew _Moore, 157527. You're the champ. You're number one, kid. Congratulations. Good work. If you can share some of those prize pick coins, I wouldn't hate you. I really wouldn't. I really would not. Having said that, I'd like to take this time to bid farewell to the 2022 college basketball season. It was a fun season. So I'd like to say goodbye to all the ballsack states. Goodbye to the butthole A&Ms. Goodbye to the IUPUI unders and the Ivy League overs. Plenty of coins were made, plenty of coins were lost, and plenty of college kids forgot to just do their job. Shout out to Remy Martin, by the way, of Kansas. I don't know if I've seen an uglier shot be more wet than Sean Marion. And for those of you that don't know who Sean Marion is, you're just too young, bro. Anyways, let's have a quick moment of silence for the 2022 college basketball season. All right, that was long enough. Now we're on to the pros. We do have a few friends of the program that will be stopping by today. I'm really excited to get their advice, get their wisdom, and get their picks. Without further ado, I think it's time we kick things off. Yesterday, when we had 4 NHL games in the Natty, we were able to kind of drag things on, but it's tempo and pace and tempo and peace, baby, because we got work to do. So leading things off for us today, why don't we let the vibe train roll on in? Coin Snatcher, how we doing, brother?
How are we? I was
I'm
bummed
doing
last night.
fantastic. Would have loved for UNC to hold on last night, but we move
big
on.
cover. Big cover to save us. I'm glad.
Needed it.
I'm glad that the college basketball season is over. I'm tired of getting my heart broken every night. We're moving on to MLB, NBA.
Oh yeah.
I got I saw UNV tweeting about this earlier, so I looked into it. I'm slamming Rockets plus 17.
Good one.
The Nets are on the book at blacklist, pinned to my Twitter account. They're frauds. There's no way that they win by 18 today. The Rockets have been putting balls in baskets the last couple weeks. They may not be winning, but they're putting balls in baskets.
17 is I don't know, and I was talking about this with V. I don't know if there are 2 teams where you can allow a 17-point spread off the jump. Like even if you took the Suns and you put them against the Magic in Phoenix, that would still, it's just a sizable spread. So I like Rockets plus 17. I think that's a good way to kick things off.
Yeah, and then I got a player prop in that game. I'm smacking the Jalen Green overs, the PRA, the points, all of them.
Sure.
Yeah, but that's all I got for right now. I got to run for a little, but I'll be around for if you need help with the surgery, if you need more advice, or if you know.
Sure. Much appreciated, Coin. Keep ripping, brother. Appreciate you. Oh, sorry.
I was just saying, let's keep the vibes high. And I wanted to give a shout out to Chef. He made me a dope graphic.
Awesome. Always shout out to Chef. Cook it up, T. Such a valuable member in the community here. Vibe train, rolling on, Bubba. Love that guy. Let's keep it rolling. Crook, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Mush? How we doing?
Dude, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. You gave us the over in the Tampa Bay game yesterday.
Yeah, that smack. That was free.
Yeah, Austin Matthews almost handled that all on his own.
Yep. It was always Patrice Bergeron, though.
Sure.
All right, so my pick today it's actually like basically the same pick as yesterday, but I'm not going to pitch it. So my pick of the day is the Panthers and the Leafs over. But since I already pitched that yesterday, we already know the reasons. So I'm going to pitch the Habs money line today.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay. So we know the Canadiens are not that great, but their schedule this past like 2 weeks had been really rough, and the performance has actually been pretty good. So they beat Tampa their last game, and then they scored 3 and 4 against the Panthers. They beat the Leafs, and they took the Bruins to overtime. So they're playing for pride right now. Before that Bruins game also, they had just beat the Sens 5-1, and the Sens are favored, and the Habs are at home. I don't know why, but I'm taking the Habs on everything today. Money line, reverse puck line, team total, all of it.
All Habs, everything.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I don't hate that one bit. I was actually looking at that one last night as well. I think that could be a good pick, brother.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Prop too.
Sure, let's hear it.
Prop. I'm going to take Cole Caulfield, which is also on the Habs, over a point. He just got the Rookie of the Month in March, so he's been a wagon for the Habs. He got 14 points in the 15 games they played. And yeah, honestly, I expect the Habs to score at least 3, 4, maybe 5 against the Sens. I'd be shocked if he didn't get a point.
Sure. All right. That sounds good, Crook. Appreciate you. It definitely was always the UNC spread, but it's all good, brother. Keep it moving. Appreciate you. We're going to head down to the Bahamas because I want to hear the pick, so maybe I have time to get the pick in today. The Real A Major. What's up, brother? How are we?
What's going on, Mush?
Man, we're chilling. That under was surgical and
no sweat. Not a sweat. Not a single sweat. I hope people tell, get some extra coin.
You hit me up with sounds like we're going over today, huh?
We are going over today.
Yeah.
We're going over. We're going to the Champions League at the Manchester City versus Atletico Madrid game. So a couple things about this game. Man City has won 11 of the last 12 games, excluding, which is something I wanted to talk about, excluding the Sporting Lisbon game, where they were already 5 up on aggregate. Trent took that over 3. Somebody sent him the over 3 on a game that absolutely did not matter. They drew the game 0-0. That's something you have to watch out for in these as you get further and further into the Champions League. The second game on a double legger tends to go under most times. It doesn't matter at all. They've already won. So 9 of 12 of Man City's last games have gone over 2.5. Atletico Madrid is in pretty good form right now, winning their last 7 of 8 and drawing once. They scored in their last 8 of 10. They scored in the last 8 games and in their 10 of their last 12 away games. Man City, as a heavy negative money favor, is 6-6 on the over. So 6 out of 6 in the UCL. They scored 23 goals in the UCL and have allowed 10 goals in 8 matches. Atletico Madrid is sitting around 10th in La Liga for goals conceded, so not the best defensive team. They rely on their counter-attacking, so they don't really hold possession. So we might see Man City having a lot of possession this game, and they have scored in 5 of 8 of their Champions League games, conceded 9 goals total, and they have also allowed their opponent to score in 5 of their last 6 games while playing 5 men on that back line, which is something that I just got. I saw the lineups. The lineups show you the formation and everything. So while they're playing with 5 men on the back line, they have allowed their opponents to score in 5 of their last 6.
Beauty. Sharp as hell, Relay. Does the game start here in 50 minutes?
What's that?
The game starts here in 50 minutes?
The game starts in 50 minutes, yeah. So 3 o'clock Eastern.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm loving this.
Super sharp. We love the insight, bro. Love the insight. I think you're bringing a cool scope to something that we don't have a lot of, which is bets on the pitch. We love a good football bet. So
for sure.
Appreciate your Relay, man. Keep it moving.
All right,
and yeah, it's Man City, Atletico Madrid over 2.5, brother.
Yes, sir. Tempo and peace.
Tempo and peace, baby. Tempo and peace. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think that's a good angle to have. Appreciate his insight. Mid-major Matt, what's going on, brother? You ready?
Yes, sir. What's up, Mush? How you doing?
What's up, man? Doing great. How we doing?
Good. I got one play today. So we got to look at this game with taking names off the jerseys. That's how we have to cap games. There's one team today that is a game and a half away from being relegated to the play-in tournament, and they're playing an opponent at home who can do nothing if they lose all their games or if they win all their games. And it doesn't matter what the fuck they're doing. That's the Jazz and the Grizzlies today. The Grizzlies are coming off a 6-game and 7-game homestand, or 6 and 7 game homestand in a week and a half. They're coming off fat and sassy from a Friday night victory versus the number 1 seed in the West on Friday night. What I like too is that they come off that victory against the Suns with it was on Friday, so they had 3 days of rest. They didn't travel to Utah till last night, so they've been at home. They've been partying at the clubs all weekend. They're not ready for this game. Utah's been playing like shit recently, and they're almost relegated to the play-in tournament, like I said. So this is Utah's game to lose. The Grizzlies, again, they're without Brooks and Morant tonight. Everyone else is on the team is still banged up. Adams is playing with an injury. Jaren Jackson's playing with an injury. Every one of their post-up defenders is injured. So I see Gobert getting anything he wants tonight. And Mitchell's going to be driving to the paint all night. That's my plays. Jazz, 5.5. I got him at 5. I take him up to 7. Moneyline's the best lay piece of the day, in my opinion, for a parlay. That's what I got for you, brother.
I know a lot of people are going to be back and forth on this. I've seen a lot of the guys that are on Utah. You're just not afraid of the string of collapses that Utah's put together. You're still believing in the guys.
I am, only because this is the part of the time in the season where experience matters. And we all know the Jazz love to fuck things up in the playoffs, but they know how to get things done in the regular season. It's still their time. They have a lot of veterans on their team, and they know how to get it done.
Okay. All right, man. Mid-major Matt, Utah -5, taking it all the way up to 7. You think that we get there, or it'll probably stay around 5.5, maybe 6?
Oh, I don't think it's close. I think the Grizzlies, again, their best scorer, Desmond Bane, is coming back from a little bit of an injury, so he's a little banged up.
Yeah.
He's a shooting guard. He doesn't create shots for himself. They don't have Ja. They don't have Brooks. So I don't know who's going to be playmaking out there. If Bane doesn't score 50, I think they struggle to score 105.
Okay. All right. There it is. Appreciate you, Mid-Major Matt. Best of luck to you tonight.
Likewise.
Amen. Cool. Picks with Jenks.
What's going on,
Basketball is back. I know that you're hyped. How we doing?
Doing good. Trevor Morris smacked yesterday.
It definitely smacked. I think you put up 8 shots.
Yeah, definitely a wagon.
Good
So
spot.
today I don't really like any of the spreads. I kind of was looking at the Rockets, but I don't know if I'm gonna take it. But it looks nice. So Corn Snatcher took Jalen Green already. So I'm gonna pitch 2 other props. Monte Morris, 4.5 assists. His last game he had 10 and then 6, 4, 9, and 5. He's the one that mostly is dishing the rock except Jokic, so I'm gonna stick with that. And then Keldon Johnson, I don't think Murray's gonna play, so his line's probably gonna change once Murray gets ruled out. It's at 20.5. He's had 28, 21, 23, 21, 21, and 26. So I would try to get that right now before they rule him out. But yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, that works. The Spurs. Who are the Spurs playing today? Is it the Blazers again? No, they're playing the Thunder.
I'm not even sure, to be honest.
Okay. Keldon getting those points. Keldon's got an interesting look. He's rocking the like knee-high socks. I don't know what he's trying to do with that. And I don't know what that implies on his points total, but 2 good props. Monty Morris, 4.5 assists. Keldon, 20.5 points. Jenks, appreciate you, brother. Be well.
Yeah, man.
That could work. OOTF, the soundboard god. Let's make sure we can hear the song today, huh? What do you think? Did you go back and watch the segment? Saw that you were kind of whisper singing to us? Ooh, you suck.
Yeah, it's towards me. Yeah,
What's up, man?
StreamYard does that every once in a while. It fucks my settings and it put the mic back on my webcam because it's a bitch.
I mean, I think that's why every day we see goats muted. You know what I mean?
Probably. It's so upsetting. We'll bounce back today. The picks were good yesterday. Yesterday was sexy as shit, man. I love that.
You like it?
Yeah. So we're gonna hit it again today. And today's picks might be a little weird. See, the way I make my picks, I don't have a model. I don't go with other people's picks. I just look at the slate and I just go, yeah, okay, sure. That could work. Sure. So the one I'm nuking today, I never nuke anything other than football. It's Oilers and Reg.
Nice.
And this is me giving a team the last chance with an 8 in Reg, bet, because it always goes to OT when I bet in Reg. But this one I'm trusting. This is my absolute favorite play of the day because it's good value at like minus 145. It's great. And then my really odd one here.
Who are they playing?
Oh, I don't even know. Oh, the fucking Sharks, man. And the Sharks fucked me when they played the Stars because I took the Sharks money line in that one.
I think it's in San Jose too, right?
Oh yeah, I don't even care because it was in San Jose for the Stars game too when I took the Sharks and they got blown out. Well, actually, they made a comeback. That's fine, but they still lost. But that's my nuke, and then my weird one, my one that I think people can sneak in there if they want a little juicy late night action. I want the Devils plus 1.5 against the Rangers.
Yeah,
the Rangers have been sus as fuck lately, and the Devils, with the exception to their blowout loss to the Bruins, an 8-1, they've only lost by 1 goal in their last 4 of their last 5. Or won a game because they beat the Canadiens. The Rangers have lost their last 2, and if they do win, they've only won by 1 goal. Their offense has not been that great, and their defense definitely hasn't. Igor's not even in net tonight. It's not confirmed yet, but it's supposed to be Gorgiev or whatever the fuck his name is.
Sure.
So I like the Devils tonight. I don't think they're a great team, but I think they can keep it close.
Absolutely. Now, is it in the Garden?
No, this is actually it's New Jersey and New York. I mean, it's basically a home game, right?
Sure. But I mean, if it's in the Garden,
they're taking their own Priuses, the Rangers over to the Devils. They don't even have to get on a bus.
All right, perfect. We got Oilers and Reg against the Sharks,
Easy.
and we have the Devils not losing by 2.
Not losing by
against
2.
the Rangers. What's that?
Not losing by 2. They got it. They can do it. I believe in them.
All right, OTF. We'll see you out there, brother. Appreciate you.
See ya.
Right on, right on. The Great. What's going on, The Great? How we doing? We got some new shades looking fresh.
Nah, I just got done working.
There he is. There he is. What's going on, brother?
You already know. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. It's a new day, new opportunity. Can't be mad.
I tried to come in yesterday and sell the first half under, but I didn't get off work till later.
No worries. No worries. What do we got today?
We have the Nuggets over 234. The Nuggets.
Okay, and they're playing the Spurs.
They're playing the Spurs. Yeah, I know DeJounte Murray isn't playing. Doesn't worry. The Nuggets have been pretty wagonish at home on the overs. 23, 14, and 1 on the season. 10 and 4 the last 14, averaging 234 or 239.6, and they're 10 and 8 or 8 and 2 in their last 10.
8 and 2, last 10 to the over. 10 of the last 14, they've been averaging 239. You got this game against the Spurs tonight going over 234.
Yep.
Makes sense to me.
And then I got a player prop. You want it?
Yeah, bro, let's rip.
Anthony Edwards over 8.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit it in 10 of his last 11.
Yep. Beauty. Yeah, I put out my 2 guys there yesterday. It's Ant assists and Chris Middleton assists. I think those are 2 very low, very attainable numbers. These are good, man. I like both of these picks very much. I'm starring them, putting them in the queue. Good work. Do great. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you need
Tempo and peace, baby.
If you need help later, let me know. I'll be around.
Yeah, absolute. We'll be seeing.
All right,
Appreciate you. Yo, Andre, are you ready, bro? I see you down there. DeAndre 2K. All right, let's ready.
Yo,
what's
up,
going
Mush?
on, man? How we doing?
It's the first time you seeing me, Mush. How you feeling, bro?
I know, dog. You've been Surgical Spaces OG with us. What's going on?
Dude, I am
Are you fired up?
I am bricked up.
Yep. Super bricked.
Past 6 days, if you've been telling me you be up units in chat, in Booker chat, Trent, I'm sorry, bro, but that -1/2 fucking fade, bro. Last night, I bet, called it, said Flames, Greg, take the money line. I said live bet Kansas. No one took it. Or the points, the +8, no one took it. Today, first day of spring in Arkansas. I got my own house. I do some yard work. What we did today.
Do you got your other AirPod to put in? Because your audio is cutting in and out. I think it's tracking. There we go.
I just want to say.
There we go.
I just want to say Leafs puck. That's my official pick for the first time on Book It. And I'm on the money line with the under. I will say take the money line for your lays, or if you're not, straight it. But Leafs win tonight. Score 3-4. That's it. I honestly have it at 3-4, but I think it's 4-2, and I get the under. But it is what it is.
Is it at 7 or 7.5?
Last night it
For
was
the
at
total.
7. I haven't seen it at all.
Okay, right on. All right, DeAndre,
I appreciate y'all. Let's
you,
have a
bro.
night.
Yeah, keep ripping, bro. All right. We like it. Say it with your chest, man. That's Leafs. Dwarf Noah. My dog, Shalom.
Shalom.
Interact
How you
with
doing?
directly, bro. How we doing?
Good. This guy just at least money line all fucking day. I already said that in the chat earlier. The Leafs are coming back to back. They already beat the Lightnings yesterday, 6-2. I feel like, and Austin Matthews is on fire. That fool's gonna score a goal for the rest of the fucking season every game.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Jack Campbell is not in the Leafs goalie right now, but their backup is Eric Gollerin. He's a rookie. He's a fucking youngster. He's badass. And I feel like the Leafs take this shit home. The Leafs beat the Lightnings and Panthers in Florida and go back home, dog. You know what I mean? How easy. And I was telling Leafs fan, you'll never get a plus Leafs again because the Leafs beat the Panthers. The Leafs are always going to be minus now. On God.
I don't know if we can continue fading the Leafs. They are probably the hottest team in the NHL right now. Got to pay them some respect.
Yep, and Pempo and Peace, and if prop pick real quick, Austin Matthews, puck all day long. It's 0.5. It should be a point. It should be a 1, but Austin Matthews every fucking ride that shit till he die. Austin Matthews.
I mean, I tossed that in my five guyser yesterday, and
that shit smacked.
And he had a hat.
It's gonna smack. It's gonna smack today. He's on like some bangs. He's drinking bang right now while we speak.
We love it. Noah, much
bro.
love for you, bro. Keep rocking. We'll be seeing you. Shalom. Kyle, you ready, brother? You've been waiting all day. Kyle,
yes, I
what's
am.
going on, man?
I've been waiting. Last time I came off a bit unchained, but this time I actually have something. I'm taking Suns, Lakers. I'm taking the over on that game. I got it at 2. I got it on 231. I know the injury report just came out. LeBron James is gone. This is going to go long. It's going to go scrappy. Basically, Lakers are 7-3 on the last 10, getting the over. Suns are 6-4. Both teams combined averaging around 225. Lakers still, I know what people say, wash retirement home. They aren't out of the playoff berth yet. The Spurs have a tough slate of the next 4 games coming up against them. Lakers need 3, Spurs need 1. Really, this game determines the entire rest of their season. I think despite LeBron being out, people are gonna ball out. Westbrook is not gonna brick today, despite popular imagination. And that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, short term, I'm taking away Manchester City and Liverpool. Got them on away. Benfica. Benfica should not be in this round in the finals. They lucked in against Ajax, so I think they're going to get washed. I forget what his name is, but there was a gentleman earlier who covered why Man City is going to win this game decisively. So I'm taking that. Those are my picks for today.
Killer. And you said Liverpool is playing who?
Liverpool is playing Benfica today. They play in like 35 minutes, so take that sooner rather than later. In my opinion, despite Liverpool's shaded performances, they do not want to be embarrassed by a 4th-rate Portuguese team.
Right. Not at all. Not at all. Good insight. We love getting these pitches on the pitch, man. Good work. Kyle, appreciate you. Headband game is strong. I do not know if I could bank on the Lakers scoring any points at all, but 7 out of 3 in the last 10 for them, hitting the over. Sure. We'll see what we could do with that. My guy, Ryan Sura. What's up, brother? Long time no talk.
I know what's going on, man.
From his trip to Florida.
That's it. Been on vacation for last week. Feels good to hit the reset button, but we're ready to get some bags again.
We love it. And is that a new hat?
It is a new hat. It's from the golf course I was playing at, their Reunion golf course. Good track if anyone's looking. Just the 3 courses, so if for all types of beginners to experts. So it was awesome. No, it was a great time, man.
Shout out the golf course hats. Honestly, you can really find some fire in
for sure. 100%.
All right, brother. What do we got
today? Got an interesting NHL slate for sure. But my play of the day is actually Penguins money line against the Avs tonight. So I know a lot of people will probably be taking the Avs here in this underdog role. I know it's really, it's appetizing for sure. But so these 2 teams are playing a home and home series right now. So Avalanche just beat Pittsburgh in Colorado 3-2. And now Pens go back home to Pittsburgh and they'll take them on at home. Pens have been great in this spot. They're 4-1 in their last 5 home and home situations, while the Avs have actually kind of slumped in that. They're 2-6 in their last 8 home and home situations. So they've been good in the first game, but when they win that first game, the wheels kind of come off in that second game. And then more importantly, they're missing a couple key guys in this game. Kadri's out, Landeskog's out, Sam Girard's out, and Ryan Murray. Those are 2 solid forwards and defense that will be huge in a matchup like this against a really tough and stingy Pittsburgh team. This is also just the 4th time the Avs have been underdogs this season, and they're 1-2 in those games before. They lost 8-3 to the Wagon Leafs, of course, the Wagon Leafs, 4-1 to Florida, and then they narrowly beat Tampa 4-3. And all these teams are Eastern Conference teams, something that teams they haven't played the greatest against, especially in these road trips going across the country. So I'm seeing Pittsburgh's 19-7 in the last 26 against teams in the Central Division, and that's a really good division too. So this team comes prepared when they're playing playoff caliber teams. I think a lot of people will look at this Avs line and just jump on it right away, but to be honest, I think Pittsburgh's the right side here.
A lot of good insight there, Sarah. A lot of good insight. I mean, on paper, this is a game you look at and you think, yeah, I'm just going to take Avs, but 4-5 in their last 4-1 in their last 5. When you're looking at the Avs 2-8, I like it. I like it a lot, man. Appreciate you. You got a prop for us, or is that the one and done?
Yeah, I do have a prop. So I also do like the Jackets. I'll probably be taking them tonight. They just played last night, and they definitely should have beat the Bruins. So I like them against this Flyers team. Definitely not the same caliber. A team that's kind of out of it. Columbus has a little bit more to play for. So in that game, Oliver Bjorkstrand, tough name to spell. He's at 2.5 shots on a couple of the books I'm seeing. Pretty good line, around -120, -125, depending on what sportsbook you have. But he's hit this in a couple games. He had 8 in 3 games ago against another team. He had 5, I believe, last night against Boston. So this is a good spot to target here against their or Columbus's top 2 lines. Are just super offensive heavy, and against a Philly team that, like I said, doesn't have a ton of motivation left. I don't think they have a great relationship with this coach either. I think the Blue Jackets will roll, and I think he'll get a lot of opportunities on net.
Beauty. Right on, man. We got Bjorkstrand over 2.5 shots, Pens money line. I'm excited to see what happens tonight, Sarah. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, let's get it, Mush. Have a good one, brother.
Let's do it. Be well. Be well. I like those picks. We're gonna go Hardy picks and then Vsauce. Vsauce, you need to run anywhere? Or are you good? All right, cool. You're coming on next. Hardy, what's going on, brother?
How we doing, Mush? Good seeing you.
We're chilling, man. We're chilling. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm excited about one game in particular tonight. Hawks Raptors. I have the Hawks team total over 111.5.
Okay.
So it's 17-5 at hitting that total in their last 22. And then this is the 4th time these two teams have played. The first time they played, the Hawks only put up 100, but the last 2 they put up 114 and 127. And then this is actually under their average points per game, which is 112.8 points per game. In addition, I parlayed it with the first quarter over 57.5. Just because Hawks are 5-3 since beginning of March. And again, low scoring time. The first time it only went 49 in the first quarter, but the last 2 times they played, it went 69 and 67 in the first quarter. Then for a prize,
I think I may have already logged that in last night. I can't remember, but that's a great bet. I like that first quarter a lot. And 17-5 hitting in their last 22. It's below their average. I think that's a very cheeky play there, Hardy.
And then for prize picks, I have McCollum over 2.5 threes.
Okay.
So he's 4-1 over that mark in his last 5. And then in his last 5 meetings with Sacramento, he's 4-1 as well. And in 3 of those games that he hit, he had 6 threes in each of those. And then there's no De'Aaron Fox and no Sabonis tonight for Sacramento.
I mean, talk about a game of 2 teams that really just don't matter anymore. You know what I mean? Like there isn't a ton of motivation, which is sad to see. But McCollum over 2.5 threes. Hopefully he plays long enough and cares about the game and wants to get the dub.
Yep.
Hardy, appreciate you, brother. Best of luck tonight.
Yep. Same to you.
Be seeing. Good one. V. So say. What's up, brother? Goat's muted per usual. Never not muted.
Always, man. Literally, I was forgetting.
What's up, my guy?
I feel like whatever noises I'm making back here, you guys can hear, so just always leave it on mute. All right, so I got one play today. I already told you about it. It's the Bucks Bulls under. It's moved from 229 to 233 this morning. Yeah, I know it might have a few people sus and everything like that, but honestly, give me this line. It's way too high for a divisional game. To this line, the Bucks have gone over this line in divisional games twice out of 13 games. The Bulls have gone over this line twice out of 16 games. So give me this all fucking day. It's going to be a close divisional game. Levine is questionable. If he doesn't play, I don't know who's going to score for the Bulls. I'm seeing like a 107-98 game. That's why I think this is going to end. Maybe 110-3. But 233 points, I just think it's too many points. you don't get that many points. Games.
And you were saying what these teams have done in division against each other, right? What are those numbers that you were giving me last night?
So what I'm saying is, to the over 228, the Bucks have gone under this line in 11 of their 13 divisional games. The Bulls have gone under this line 14 out of their 12 out of their 14 divisional games so far this season. The Bucks allow divisional opponents to score 104 points per game while only scoring 111 points per game in divisional games. They play each of these teams tighter, closer, and more defensively. It's just how it's always been. And you know that. It's not only at the NBA. It happens in every single sport. When you see a team multiple times a year, you know how to match up well. You know how to play them. You know their play style. You know their play calling, right? So I just think this is going to be a close game where the Bucks probably cover, but I think the better play here is the under.
Beauty. No, that's definitely a surgical play. We were talking about it last night. One of those games where you just go, all right, yeah, Bulls, Bucks, let's take the over. You look under the hood a little bit, and the under definitely looks to be the play. Crazy that the line has moved up all of 4.5 points.
I was literally thinking the line was going to move down last night, especially because as we're getting closer to playoffs, you would expect teams to tighten up and everything like that. So when I saw 33 this morning, I added a unit. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to die on this hill.
We like it. We like it. We like it, V. All right, brother. Appreciate you. Hang around at the end or hop back in at the end if you have time, and we'll go through the NBA is back, though. Couldn't be happier. Chat, I'd just like to admit I'm an idiot. I forgot that the Pels are very much in the playoff race. I apologize. They're playing in. They have something to play for. We get it. Let's let the vibe train roll on. My guy, Paul Baby. What's up, Paul? How we doing?
Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday.
We know what day it is. What's up, baby? Good call yesterday on the quick first period.
Thank you. And you know what? For everyone that chirped me about not remembering my fucking Twitter handle, it's on there now, okay? Go check it out. I posted a cute video of my first everything after we cashed that bet. I did the math. I'm 3-1 on stream. Today is got to be the easiest day. Thank you. It's got to be the easiest day today. It's Taco Tuesday. Prize Picks is handing you tacos, right? You already know what's for dinner. Guess what's for dessert? Bags and bangs. And you know who those bangs are coming from? The Oilers. Seriously, I don't care if your first name was Chelly and your last name was Fruity. You could be the biggest square. It's got to be the easiest thing. How do you not look at this and say, Oilers, Dogwater Sharks? Yeah, I'm in. Sell me, book it, put the bags on it, check my Twitter. I already got a unit on Oilers in regulation, and Oilers on the puck line. And you know what? I got a Chicagoland GOAT, Melissa Cunningham, behind me. She sent me a little tweet. She's on it, and Leafs fans supported it. What more do you need? Let's get the bags. It's Taco Tuesday. Tacos for dinner, like I said this morning. Dessert, bags, baby. Bags.
Let's get it. So would you like your official play to be Oilers and Reg? He's out. So he's going to be Oilers and Reg. That's what it is. Feel free to let me know if you need to make a change of that official pick there. Coach, you've been waiting in the queue, brother. Coach, what's going on?
Mush, brother Mush, Dollar Mush, what's going on, my man? How are you?
I'm great, Coach. How are you?
Awesome. I'm about to give you a play that no one today will give you. No one today or tomorrow will give you, okay? It is a Champions League play, okay? Right? It's going to be Bayern Munich tomorrow. 3 o'clock is when it starts. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock start time, over 2.5 goals, okay? Bayern Munich, 7 of its last 8 Champions League games, that over has hit for them. 2.5 goals. Has a chance to be super surgical. I've had a pretty good streak on both Champions League and the Premier League. Has a good, maybe put a half unit on it. Keep yourself engaged during the day at work as you kind of wet the beak for daily gambling heading into the Masters.
And that's tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern time.
And that's not a team total. That's the game that they're playing for Bayern Munich.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
over 2.5.
Who are they going up against? Just to keep an eye out for them.
Villarreal.
All right, beauty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for these little noon sweats midstream. Bayern Munich over 2.5 at Villarreal. Appreciate the tempo and peace. God bless. We'll catch you, Coach. Beauty. Bayern Munich. We like it. Dilly boy, what's going on?
Yo, things have
What's
been ice
up,
cold
brother?
as of late. Things have been ice cold. But I
Really?
want
I
to
mean,
give
weren't you on Kansas?
Yeah, but I was on the spread. So I mean,
Yeah, see you
I'll
later.
take the win, but
Okay.
But I'm going with the under in the Timberwolves Wizards game. And everyone hates this play. But I think it's a good play because the Timberwolves tend to go under when they're playing at home.
What's the line at, Dill?
238.
238.
Yeah, so I'm taking the under in that game. The Timberwolves still have a chance to avoid the play-in game. So I think that they know that the Wizards like playing these high-scoring games, and I think that we see them focus a little bit more on defense hopefully tonight, especially for the fact that they're preparing for playoffs. But I'm taking the under in that game. They go under around 60% at home this year. So I think the under is a good play in this one, especially since most of their games over the last week have gone over.
Have you put the bet slip in already?
I did.
Okay. Pat Beverly should play. Still a game time decision. Does that impact your thoughts on that enough?
No, I don't care either way, to be honest.
Killer.
But I have a player prop for that game as well. I'm taking Cat to have over 1.5 threes. 1.5 threes.
I like that a lot.
The Wizards are allowing the most threes to centers over the last 15 games. And the last time they played, he had 2. But it's a little iffy if you look at his stats because sometimes he'll have 1, 0, or 1, but then another game he'll have like 4 or 5. So I think this is one of those games where we see 3 to 4 out of him. So
yeah, no, I think
it's at plus money right now. It's at plus money right now too. So
we love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Where'd you end up in the bracket? Because you're like top 3 for the longest time until Nova went out.
I honestly stopped looking because I knew there was no way. There was no way.
You were just there. You were just there. I'm excited as we step into the NBA, man. We're done with college basketball, so we're gonna have to adjust and take a look at the NBA. So
I'm more excited about baseball, but yes, NBA. Yeah,
I know. I just bought my opening day tickets to the Padres, so we'll be seeing.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Be well.
I'll be there the 21st and 22nd. So let's hit a game.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get the tea time ready. All right, Dilly. Later. All right. What's up, handsome devil? How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm fantastic. What do we have today?
Well, man, first and foremost, I just want to say the Leafs was easy. Without any doubts, the Leafs were going to win that game, and nobody liked it. But I called that all day. And
I thought for a moment there was something that could have moved you off the line, but dude, you stayed true. What was it? It was 6-2, right?
Yeah, it was a good game though, man. It could have either way. Jack Campbell played huge, but the Leafs just rolled as they should have.
Yeah, beauty. Are you running it back today?
I'm going to sprinkle the Leafs money line for sure. They're on a back-to-back, so it's a bit of a issue there. But they've been really hot on back-to-backs recently, and they're in a cooker right now. They're playing great. Matthews has been amazing. Marner's been amazing too. My favorite play though would be the Oilers and Rag for sure. Everybody's all over that, but I think it's just a game they should take. They've been playing great hockey. They're buzzing all around. Goaltending's playing a lot better too, so I really like that pick.
Yeah, I do too. I've had some bad luck fading the Sharks, but the Oilers are definitely buzzing. So I think that's a good pick. You have any props for us today?
I haven't looked at the props yet, man, but the money on the Wild is really nice as well. The money's crazy. I can't believe it, but I heard they had into a couple of drinks last night, so it could be a bit of a messy start. But I still like the Wild tonight.
Killer. We all know that we'll put together a prize picks at some point today. Oilers puck line. Stay handsome. Stay goated. We'll be seeing you, bro.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cut him off too early. Sorry, Bubba. Donnie, Units, Johnson. What's going on, Don? How are you?
Good. How are you, brother?
Oh, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. What do you got for us today?
Nothing. I'm feeling good after a little mini sweep yesterday. Went 2-0.
Brady Manick hit in the first half, and the little special prop hit as well. So that was nice.
Easy. I wish they would have held on, bro. That was the amount of mushing, and I meant to address this. The amount of mushing that went on during halftime. I saw it on Twitter. I had every one of my friends and family hitting me up at half. I had Twitter DMs. And that was unbelievable.
Yeah,
that was
it was
unbelievable. Tar Heels had it. I mean, the commentators, 21-0. Oh, this
15
hasn't no one's
points.
come back in 50, 60 years.
And you knew it was coming. It was sick. You knew it was coming.
Disgusting.
Lucky I had the spread, but I had more on the money line. So
yeah,
we'll make it back today.
Beauty. What do we got?
So today I got something that is a little bit surgical. I'm going to continue fading Charlotte Hornets in the rebounding category like everyone should have been all season. This has been a cash cow. So I have Bam Adebayo over 10.5 rebounds for today. So he's averaging 10.2 on the season. So maybe, a little bit under what the line is. But against the Charlotte Hornets, he's hit for 13, 12, and 19 in 3 games this season. So he's hit every single time he's played. He's actually averaging 14.7 against the Charlotte Hornets this season. So he's a beast on the board. But, who isn't against Charlotte? Over the past 3 seasons, Charlotte's ranked 23rd, 25th, and 30th in rebounding. So they've been absolutely horrible. In fact, if you were to look back over the past 3 seasons, Charlotte's average opponent's offensive rebound percentage is 24.7, which ranks 29th in the NBA over that span. Charlotte's also giving up 33.9 defensive rebounds per game on 55.9 defensive rebound chances per game. And the only team worse than Charlotte is the Houston Rockets, who conscientiously gave up trying to rebound the ball when they pivoted and traded Clint Capella last year. So I really like this play. I have it in a lay, and then I have it for 2 units on my own. I really think it's gonna hit no problem.
We like it. Appreciate you, man. Bam over 10.5 points. I've been fading Charlotte bigs and absolutely nuking any big to grab boards against them all year. So glad to see that you're also on that. Good stuff, man. I think that can definitely find its way into the queue.
So I'm gonna also post some other plays on my Twitter. My handle's right here at Donnie Units. If you guys want to check them out, I'll have a couple other plays later for you guys as well. Thanks for having me, Mush.
Cool, man. Absolutely, Donnie. Keep ripping. Right. We'll be seeing you. Good stuff. My guy, Dr. LJ, you've been waiting a month. Dr. LJ, what's going on, brother? How are we?
What's up, bro? How's it going?
We're chilling, man. We're chilling.
Nice.
What do you got for us today?
All right, so we're going best weekend in sports, the Masters, man.
Absolutely.
And I want to be the guy that came on here and pitched Tiger Woods because he's gonna fucking win this thing. I got him at 50-1 2 nights ago. And I got him again at 50-1 right before this morning, right before he announced he was going to play, or most likely was going to play. I mean, this guy's won the Masters 5 times. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't bet against him, or why you would bet against him. Sorry.
Got you.
He's tied for the most wins with 82 in the PGA Tour. And here's what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to win his 83rd. It's going to be the Masters. And he's going to retire and never play golf again after like a crazy accident. It's going to be the best story in sports. Tiger Woods, man, outright. Take him top 10. He's going to be top 10. He's going to be top 5. He's going to win the whole. He's going to win the whole tournament.
That would be beautiful, man. That would be beautiful. Insane. He's walking up 18. You got the whole gallery behind him again.
It gives me chills.
That would be a sight. That'd be majestic. All right, Dr. LJ. Tiger Woods, you heard it here first.
Have a good day, baby.
You too, bro. Be well. That would be epic. That is a long shot. That would be absolutely epic. Sports guy Evan, you have been waiting long enough. What's going on, man? How are we?
Good. How you doing, Mush?
Dude, we're doing great. Good mic.
Thank you.
There you go. What's going on?
All right. So I've been pretty cold on my game lines recently, so we're going to stick with the player props. We're going to go to the Kings and Pelicans game. We're going Damian Jones, the Kings starting center. We're taking his points plus rebounds at 21.5. His points and rebounds were sitting around 16, 17 for the first 5 or so games that Sabonis was out. He crushed that line every single time. And then about 3 games ago, he actually started playing significant minutes, playing in 30-plus minutes every time. In his last 3 games, his points plus rebounds were 30, 33, and 23. So I have faith that they're going to keep this game close. Like you said earlier, Pelicans need this win. And I think the Kings might want to try and play spoiler tonight. Probably going to go down 10 to 15 points at halftime, but then I think they're going to battle it back in the second half, keep game close. So I expect starters to play almost a full game.
If you had to lean, because on Prize Picks we do, there's no points plus rebounds. Would you lean more his points or his rebounds, or you're saying you could take either and you could bring home coin tonight?
Yeah, I'm confident that he'll even hit his PRA just off of points and rebounds. So if you want to take his points, his rebounds, or his PRA, I don't know if you're on FanDuel or DraftKings, you can take points plus rebounds. So that's my official pick, but I'm confident in all of his lines tonight.
All right. How many unit Johnsons we got on this?
I'm just a 1 unit guy, so 1 unit on that. I'll have 1 unit on his points, rebounds, and then points plus rebounds. So I guess 3 units total.
Yeah. No, we like the trifecta sometimes. Sports guy Evan, appreciate you, man. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you. You too, Bush.
All right, bro. Be well. I can get down with that. Dottie Goat. Dottie Goated. Dottie?
Hey, Dowdy. Drew Dowdy for the Kings.
What's up, brother?
Hey, not much, man. I know there was a guy, I forgot his name already, but he picked the Penguins money line. I'm gonna fade that. I'm gonna go Avalanche. I think so. Here's what I think is gonna happen. I think the Penguins are gonna jump out early. It's gonna be a 1-0 lead. Typical Avalanche game. They always start like shit. But then the Avs are gonna come back in the third period and they're gonna win that game 4-2. That's what I think.
Okay.
There was also another guy earlier who said he liked Cole Caulfield for half a point. I'm going to take that a step further, and I'm going to say he's going to score a goal because the last 3 games, in the last 3 games, he's had one in each of them except for one. The first game he had 2, second game he had none, but the third game he had 1. I think he's going to pump in another one. It's going to be another 5-goal night, and Caulfield's there's no way Caulfield has nothing to do with any of them. There's no way.
All right, beautiful. We got Abs taking the dub against the Gwens and Caulfield with a goal.
Yes, sir. Also, one quick play that I had. I like the Leafs and the Panthers both to score a goal in the first period. I got that at plus 115. Kind of a little wild card pick there. I know on DraftKings I'm looking at it right now. It's plus 115. So I like that as a little bit of a wild card play. But
so for each of them to score. Or the over 1.5?
No, each of them to score. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they last time they played, they hit that easily. I think it ended up 2-2 last time they played. So
fire. Your whole room's a vibe. Shout out Kobe. R.I.P.
baby.
Tempo and peace, baby. Keep it ripping. Appreciate your insight, man.
All right, appreciate.
Stay goated. Got to shout out Kobe. Dude, is it exam time? Is it time to talk about grades real quick? Papu, how you been, bro? I miss you.
What's good, Mush? What's good? Miss you too, bro. No exams.
What's up, brother?
We're chilling.
In the KIF, too. I see you in the KIF.
I mean, come on, bro.
Quick flex.
We're chilling. So, a lot of games today, and not gonna lie, when Papu Model says under, games go under. When Papu Model goes under, games go under.
I'm done. What's up, Papu?
Kings and Sabres under 6, I think it's at.
I could actually kind of get behind that.
There's no bangs in that game. That's gonna be 2-1, 2-0, some shit like that. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Fruity about this yet, but Papu Model says under, games go under. That's my NHL total. And then I really do like Utah -5 today. I don't think they can mess this up. They can't mess this up. The Grizzlies, they're a great team, deep. We all love them, and they have an amazing record without their starting players. But the Jazz just can't afford to mess this up today. So I'm going with the Jazz -5, and then the one sketch spread, which everyone I feel like is scared of, but I see coin snatch was on it, was that Rockets +17. How can you not get behind a +17 spread? That's so many points. You're projecting a 20-point win. Like what the hell? That's crazy. That's crazy. And knowing those like Rockets rookies, bro, like you already know Green and stuff, they're gonna just go off. They want to show out against who are they playing? I don't even the Nets against KD and Kyrie. I love that tonight, and I'm parlaying that with my total. I'm gonna have a night, bro. I'm getting so much coins.
Yeah,
I already feel it.
I could see all three of those hitting. I keep going back and forth on this Utah-Memphis game. Utah so badly needs to have a statement win at this point, just for their own psyche in that locker room. Kane's unders have been a lock, so that's a great pick. And then the Rockets plus 17. And also kudos to you. The Heat are playing, and you gave us 3 picks, and none of them have to do with the Heat. So good work, Papa.
No Heat today. The half of the Heat roster is like questionable. So we come here with educated picks for the people. That's what we give out.
People.
Yeah, and if
for the people,
if I put Utah in a parlay, though, I'm putting Utah money line because I'm not putting a -5 in a parlay, but that's what I'm doing, bro. And good stuff, good job. Everyone loves the vibes from you, bro. Props to you, bro. Everyone loves this, so keep at it.
It's mutual, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, Papu. Stay good and much love, bro. Be well.
Yes, sir.
Love that kid. The Brick Up OG. What's going on?
Yo,
how we doing?
What's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
Not much. How you been?
Dude, we're chilling. Where's Sleepy? Napping, or is he still sick?
No, he's sleeping. We're banged up, dude. We're under the weather right now. So
you have the vidness or what? Are you guys?
No. I don't even know what I got, but
brutal.
Got a bad cough, but anyway, I got one play and it's a player prop, and I'm taking Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points tonight. Obviously a must-win game for the Jazz. He's hit this over in 3 straight and 9 of his last 10. And over that 10-game span, he's averaged 29.5 points per game. I think if the Jazz want to win this game and cover that 5.5, he's going to have to do Donovan Mitchell things. In his last 3 games versus the Grizzlies, he's had 18, 35, and 35. So cashing 2 of his last 3 versus the Grizzlies. Like I said, if the Jazz got to win this game, Donovan Mitchell's going to have to be the man. So I like his over 25.5 points tonight as well. Touching on that Tiger play, there's a ton of people tripping that one guy. I think there's one play I really like. It's for Tiger to make the cut at plus 100. I think that's worth a sprinkle. I think I'm going to put 3-4 units on that at least. Yeah. I think, dude, there's videos all over the place. Tiger's not going to tee it up, man, if he doesn't think he can win a tournament. I know everyone's
100%.
saying, he just got in a huge accident and stuff, but the only real question is how many times do you get to sprinkle on Tiger Woods at 50-1 odds to win the tournament, let alone to make the cut at plus 100? Not many times. He's mentioned multiple times throughout his career, he doesn't enter tournaments unless he thinks he can win. Go on Bleacher Report, Twitter. That was $1 million question. He said he thinks he can win this tournament. So to make the cut at plus 100, I think that those are great odds.
I think it benefits us and people that are supporting him that this isn't a back injury like he's been dealing with. So you can't, knock on wood, he can't really tweak it mid-tournament, right? It's his legs. He had to rehab his legs, shatter that shit. So, you're not going to not bet on Tiger.
Yeah, it's worth 2-3 units every time he tees it up, right? And it'd be a great comeback story in all of sports if he were to ever actually win.
He deserves it.
I think it's worth a few units to at least make the cut at plus 100.
Beauty.
But that's my one play. Donovan Mitchell over 25.5.
All right, big guy. Get some tea, get some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
We need you at 100%. We need you at 100%.
Sounds good,
right,
bro.
brother. Be well.
On the fort.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We'll be seeing. Oh my God, I cannot wait for this interaction. Buzz Shiesty, what's up, baby? How we doing?
So much.
What's up, dog?
All right. Well, college basketball over, so kind of have to delve in.
What'd you say yesterday? You're like, oh wait, because you go to LaSalle. You're like LaSalle beat Dayton
beat Kansas.
Kansas is champs. Buzz is champs.
Yeah,
we love it. We love it.
So I'm on Houston plus 17. I like that. I'll give it a little bit. So Brooklyn's only won 5 games against the spread in their last 30 home games. They're 5-24-1 in their last 30 home games.
No shit.
Both teams have really been scoring well. They've both been averaging above 122 points per game. But they've also both been playing really bad defense, giving up 121 points per game or more. With Houston giving up 129, which is the worst in the league in the last 3. So it's going to be a really high scoring game in my opinion. I could see it being weirdly low scoring for some random reason, which is why I like the 17. I think it's too much points for an NBA game.
Sure.
And then I got I don't think anyone's ever come on stream with this sport. I'm not really sure what the sport is, but I've watched a couple of YouTube videos to kind of delve in. It's snooker.
Yeah. A little snooker. Couldn't tell you how to play, but I've seen enough of it. What's the snooker bet?
I got 2 plays. I'm just dabbling in. I got a half a unit on each. I just gotta figure it out. But I got Zach Cerdy plus 2.5 for C. Duawi. I don't know how to pronounce it. And the under 8.5 total frames.
That sounds honestly like a nuke.
But all right, so Zach Cerdy, vet in the snooker world. 32 years old. He's been pro since he was 2014.
Yeah, 32 is old.
Duawi. He's from China. He's like 19. He's a young boy, young guy. They're playing in Sheffield, England. Guess who's from England? An hour and a half away. Zach Cerdy.
Easy.
He might
hometown
lose.
crowd.
He might lose.
Did we call the ticket office? Did we call the ticket office?
What?
Did we call the ticket office?
No, they might be asleep. It's like in England.
Yeah, long
know what time it
distance.
is.
You know what I mean? We can't run up that bill.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm dabbling with it. We got to get like active. We're gonna all be coming on here with baseball picks in a month.
All right, we got Zach Cerdy taking home. He has the home court.
It's at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow. Talk about it. Take me home.
Yeah, there we go. Talk about it. Take me home. How you doing?
But I do like Houston.
That Houston plus 17 is looking better.
Yeah, I like Houston.
All right, bye-bye.
They've been playing well offensively.
All right, bud. We'll be seeing you. Keep the vibes high, man. Appreciate you. Bookies, what's going on? That was quick sip. The GOAT is so muted, though.
It took me 5 seconds to fucking realize that shit, man.
You're good. The window moved. I wasn't able to give you an announcement. What's going on, Bookies?
Good,
what were you on last night? Because we found ourselves on opposite sides a bunch.
Most of the time, yeah. So I let my hatred get the best of me, and I doubled down on Kansas, and then I went in again at halftime at the plus 360 and the plus 7.5. It was just I was banking on a Miami-like comeback, but you know what? It was a great game, better than last year's game. Remy Martin, I'm gonna get a fucking jersey. I mean, that guy, wet from three. Wet from three. All right, let me get
dude, he shoots it from his chest like a freaking volleyball pass or some shit.
Goes in.
There's no arc on it. It was the ugliest shot that I've ever seen, and he did not miss. It was horrible.
I Baker was healthy though. I know that would be a different game. You could tell.
I saw a video. I think because of the raised court when he rolled his ankle, there was an impression.
I saw the floorboard, and you can't really. He couldn't even establish his power like that. So I mean, it's tough, but I mean, hey, he played. So
Baycott needs to work on his low post game a bit, but that dude is such a stud. He would have obviously been the most outstanding player of the game. The Heels won. What's our money on today, Bookies? Give it to us.
Yeah, let me go tempo and pace. I'm going to do under 61 first quarter, Washington, Minnesota. Minnesota averages 53 points at home rather than 61 on the road. And in their last 10 games at home, Minnesota's been averaging around 56. With Washington, they average 52.89 on the road and 54.5 in their last 10. 61 seems like a lot here. I'm going with the under, just going to do a unit on here. And that's going to be my only one for today.
Not bad. Good stats. Those first quarters and first halves have been treating me pretty well for the last few weeks here. Good insight there, Bookies. Appreciate you, man. We got the under 61, Washington, Minnesota. We'll be seeing you out there. Yeah, I think that's one we can get behind. The greatest mic and voice in the game right now, Chris Corner. What's up,
going
brother?
on, Much? How we doing today? I know the Heels couldn't get the job done for you, but we got to get back in action here. We get those coins back today, okay?
It was tough.
Hey, they were on a good run, man. That's a team that was overperforming all tournament. At a time during the course of the year, they were considered a bubble team. I mean, they were one of those last four in, and they made a statement, man. Hubert Davis, hell of a coach, but you got to use those timeouts late in the game. You can't take them home with you. So, but I'm happy college is over.
I had to move on. I had to move on quickly.
I know.
It would have been a sizable start to the week for me, and instead, I did end up bringing 2 units back, but needed more.
Hey, we'll get it done today. I'm confident we will. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 quick picks. I got a third. I kind of want to pitch it just so we don't catch one of them that loses, but I think all 3 are going to slap. So we're going Devin Booker over 25.5 points. All right. A couple days ago, we mentioned how the Suns want to break that franchise record for wins. Tonight, they play at home against the Lakers. A little bit of history between the Lakers and the Suns. Last year, they played in round 1 of the playoffs. Anthony Davis got hurt. He said, hey, if I was playing, this would be a different series. The Suns can essentially eliminate the Lakers tonight. All right, so we're going Booker over 25.5. He's hitting 9 of 10. He's still playing good minutes. I think the only way this doesn't hit is if he doesn't play those minutes. But, I mean, he could still get the job done in 3 quarters. He's shooting 22 times per game. Like I said, it's hitting 9 of 10, and they can just punch the Lakers real quick. So I think he gets it done. Next, we're going Trae Young over 2.5 threes. It is absurd that this line is at 2.5. All right, it's hitting 8 of 10, 3 straight. I know it's super juiced, but I like his points too at 27.5. We're playing teams that need to win, okay? Hawks need to win. They are the 8 seed right now, okay? You do not want to play the Nets. A lot of teams are staying away from the Nets. Look, I don't think the Nets are anything special, but these guys in their mind don't want to play Kyrie. They don't want to play Durant, okay? So we're going Trae Young over 2.5 threes. I like the points too, but I'm hitting those threes because it seems free. All right, third pick real quick, Anthony Edwards over 2.5 threes. I love the RA that the great was on. I love the assists that you're on, but I love 2.5 threes a little bit more. It's hitting 4 straight, 8 of its last 9. There's lots of volume from Edwards. He's on the court quite a bit, and he's been scoring, man. The Wizards suck. They're not playing much defense, and he hit 4 last time against the Wizards.
Okay.
I think all 3 slap, but I don't want to give you 2 and then have my third one sitting there and it's max, you know?
Exactly. So we got Booker points, 25.5.
It's a super low number.
Young. It's crazy that they have Trae Young threes at 2.5, man.
Yeah, it's
we've
juiced,
seen
but
Jordan Poole at 3.5 or even 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5. Yeah, that was absurd.
You know what I mean? So I think that is a really nice play there. And then Ant at 2.5 threes as well.
Yep. The first 2 I'm a little more confident in. Ant's just kind of a trendy play. He's been playing really well. So, but I think all 3 smack.
Absolutely. Chris, what were you on? What do we go through yesterday? It was Bergeron point.
It was terrible, dude. No, Bergeron did not get a point.
Not Bergeron's night last night.
He had like 5 shots on goal. Didn't get a point, and I had John Tavares point. He didn't. The Blues had 6 goals, the Leafs had 6 goals, and he didn't have a point. So
no point for Tavares.
It was a terrible night. Terrible night. He was doing cardio, man. But
there's a couple triple axles in the middle of the ring.
I didn't hit my picks on stream. I went like 6-5 in hockey. It was a once in a lifetime thing. I'm taking hockey. There's no basketball. I hit a Johnny Gaudreau
once in a lifetime thing. Honestly,
no, I don't mean that.
That could be true.
I just mean we had no basketball. Look what we do. We need a gamble. So we hit a Johnny Gaudreau first goal score, though. I posted it plus 1,200 odds, so it kind of took us home.
I do love me some Johnny Gaudreau. I'm just waiting for the moment where I'm like, all right, now's the time. I'm going to buy the jersey because I've become a hell of a Flames fan over the last 4 months of watching the great sport of professional hockey.
We'll see.
All right, Chris, we appreciate you, man. Keep rocking.
Yep, we'll see.
Beauty. Some really good props so far, guys. Really good picks. I think we got some other people coming in the queue. Go ahead and drop that link. Again, if you have a pick that you're confident in, come up here. Say it with your chest. Give it to us. You know what I mean? We believe in you. My guy Isaac's picks. What's up, brother? What is going on? Stoked to interact with you directly, bro. You've been hot.
Yes,
Get this man more followers. Get this man more followers. You know what I mean? You're goated. What's going on, bro? Give it to us.
Not much. Just got off class, but I got 2 picks, both props. I think you'll like them.
How many milligrams are we on today?
Doctor said I can't ask. I can't. legally obliged. Sign an NDA. Whole works. It was
Sure. That's fair. That's fair.
Play of the day is Giannis over 12.5 rebounds. I don't know how many times you've seen me on stream, but every single time the Bulls play and they're playing a half decent center, first thing I say, fade Vooch. Dude, he's not like a powerhouse in the paint like Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic are. He's hit this in 3 of the last 5, including 17 against the Bulls in that stretch. And the time they played earlier in the season, which was still in the month of March, he had 16 there. I also like his Giannis's points here for the same reason. Like Vucevic isn't exactly a powerhouse in the paint, and Giannis, he's listed as a power forward. Obviously, Brook is more of our center, but I mean, Brook shoots so many fucking threes. Like, I don't really like that as a Bucks fan. Like, our center should not, a 7-footer should not be shooting that many threes. But yeah, I really like that. Another play is Keldon Johnson over 2.5 threes. Again, no DJ tonight, still sick, that sucks. I really wanted the Spurs to like make a run at the end of the season. But now with no DJ, Keldon's the primary scorer. He's going to have to put ball in basket. The Spurs don't want to drop any games. Even with the Lakers having a much harder end of the season stretch, the Spurs, they got to win their games too. Like, they got to do their job. They can't just like lose games and hope the Lakers lose theirs too. He had 6 last night with no DJ, and the last time these teams played this season, he had 3. So the volume's there. He's been shooting a shit ton of threes, even with DJ, and now with no DJ, I really like it.
It's Keldon threes, not points.
Yeah, I like his points too, but his threes are my favorite out of the 2.
Yeah. Well, how many threes?
2.5 on Prize Picks.
2.5. Yeah, that's a good one. And I mean, the Nuggets, they're not really known for their defense. So I think that is a good play. Again, Murray's out, increase in volume. Yeah, I like Keldon Johnson's lines today.
I have the stats up real quick. Last game, he attempted 12 threes.
Yeah.
No DJ.
Give it to me.
The volume's there. And he's like consistently like 40 to 50% threes. So, I mean, if he shoots anywhere near that, he should easily hit this.
Beauty.
Yeah.
All right, man. Isaac's picks. Is that your handle? It's Isaac Olsen 00?
Isaac Olsen 00. It's a Twitter I made a long time ago, and then I kind of refurbished it just for like.
We may need to go through a rebranding, but that's good, brother. Always appreciate you, man. Best of luck tonight.
Love the job. I gotta say, doing a good job.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Vibe train rolling on. We got some new faces in here. Justin Hockey. What's going on, man? Super muted as a goat. New goat, still muted. You're good now.
What's up, man?
What's up, Justin? What are we looking at tonight?
First of all, I got Boston's money line. They bring great.
I think maybe you have the Twitch stream running, but who are you on tonight?
Yeah, I got it.
There we go.
So, first of all, I'm going with Boston's money line.
Okay.
They have been hot since Christmas, winning 17 of their last 21. They won 7 of their last 8, and they lost to the Leafs. 3 dub in a row now. They are 21-9 away, and that's pretty good. Red Wings are
66%.
Yeah, and for the Red Wings, they lost 7 out of their 9 games, lost their last 6, and Tyler Bertuzzi is out. So I definitely see some value in that money line.
Sure.
I could go in 60, but I prefer the value of the money line. So after all, I got Mitchell Marner to get an assist. He's been a wagon, 11 assists in his last 5.
Yeah.
I told yesterday, and he made 3, so I'm going
there
back.
We go. Yeah, I mean, anyone, with Austin Matthews on the ice, you could get anyone on the front line giving him an assist and feel pretty comfortable about that going in. I like Boston money line. It feels pretty safe and one of those. I mean, I just hate in-reg bets in general, regardless of how good one team could be. So I like that. Boston money line, playing a Red Wings team that is just not great this year. Good work, Justin. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, get those.
How many units do we have on Boston, or are we just doing the one because it's
I got 4 units on Mitchell Marner and 7 units on Boston.
Okay, say it with your freaking chest, man. Let's hope the units come home tonight, brother. Let's hope the units come home tonight. We'll be seeing you, Justin. We'll be seeing you. Cap wise, just act like you didn't hear about the unit distribution there, because I don't want you to hit them up in the DMs and give them a talking to. All right, just let people nuke when they want to nuke. Cap wise, okay. Ryan Cassis, what's going on, brother?
I nuked a player prop yesterday for Fruity. Well, for me, a 4 units is a nuke, unless I'm like parlaying or doing some weird stuff. So 4 units on a player prop because there's that 1.5 shots on goal instead of 2.5, like Fruity said. So I was like, it was at like minus 210. I was like, okay, free $200. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, beauty.
So I know everyone, obviously, basketball's over. Everybody's talking about the Masters. This is like one of the greatest sporting events in history, and Tiger Woods is coming back. I don't have any plays right now. I'm just combing through this slate. There's a lot of they're finalizing groups. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now. So I don't want to plug my Twitter, but I'm going to have to. There's going to be a lot of plays on there tomorrow. Are you hosting tomorrow?
No, Trent should be back tomorrow.
Okay, he's not going to give me a leash at all to talk like Fruity does about golf, right? So it's going to be on there. I'll give some good plays tomorrow on the stream. But for Tiger making the cut, I do like that play. Obviously, the whole world's going to be on it. But when he played in the PNC Championship with his son, Charlie, he was doing some interviews and saying that he's actually gained swing speed and gained ball speed based after he basically shattered his leg. So I think he's going to be a lot more confident. And obviously, he has the mental to go through a major tournament like that. I expect him. This is not really a hot take, but you expect him to make noise on Sunday. And so him making the cut at even money, I think that's a good value play. Now, I wouldn't nuke it because, this is his first major tournament coming back, but you could definitely take it at plus money. Other than that, I'm going to have 3 balls. I'm going to have, tournament finishes, all that stuff. I was up 12 units on the Valero Texas Open last week.
Yeah, no, you've been super surgical with these golf picks, man.
Yeah, so we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. It's the Masters.
We can't only bet on baseball. You know what I mean? That time is swiftly approaching. So we got to figure out where we can make money elsewhere and broaden the horizons, Cassis.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be keeping an eye out for who you have finishing. I already have some kind of cheeky. I have like a top 5 of who I'm leaning, but we'll address that as the week goes on.
All right, sounds good, Mush.
All right, Cassis, appreciate you, brother. We'll
Appreciate
be seeing.
it.
All right, let's go. Donnie's picks. What's going on, Don?
What's going on, Mush?
Good to see you, brother. How are we?
Pretty good, man. Before Ryan was talking about the Bruins, I'm taking Boston as well. They come in 3rd in the Atlantic, tied with Tampa Bay in points, but they had the slight edge and one more win. So they need everyone they can get because they don't want to be in that wild card. Detroit, their season's kind of over. But the main thing I want to talk about here is hits per game. I've talked about this a few times, and I love doing it when you have a team in the top 5 hits per game facing a team in the bottom 5 because they're just the physicality that those bottom 5 teams, they can't keep up. Boston's 3rd in hits per game. When they played a team in the bottom 5 in hits per game, they're 11-2 straight up. When the Red Wings, they're 2nd to last in hits per game. When they played a team in the top 5 in hits per game, they're 2-10 straight up. Different sport, but I was thinking about that Marshawn Lynch quote. You got to run through a motherfucker's face over and over and over again until they can't get back up. That's what they're doing. They're going to be slamming them against the boards. They're going to want to get out of that building. The Red Wings, they just played the Rangers and then the Senators twice. The Rangers are 4th in hits per game, Senators 1st. So they've been getting beaten down the past 3 games, and they're going to get beat down again. They don't want that. The Bruins are on a back-to-back, but their last win over Detroit was a 5-1 win, and that was on a second of a back-to-back. So they've shown that they can do it, and I expect them to do it here again.
I love that insight, man. That's so surgical, taking a look at hits to start assessing how teams are performing against more physical teams. That's huge. Would you feel confident enough to do the puck line, though?
Yeah, no, I have the puck line straight. I have the puck line straight. Yeah. They beat him 5-1 2 times, lost 2-1, but I expect them to put in more than one goal when you got Nedeljkovic in net. They also got Swayman in net for the Bruins. He's been playing great. They got the goalie battle.
That's the only worry there, though. Swayman is freaking Swiss.
No, Swayman's been pretty good. Olmark has been bad, but Swayman actually had a tough game against the
Leafs.
Sorry, yeah, thank you.
Real tough game.
So I expect a bounce back game here for him.
Sure. All right, Donnie. Boston could be money line, could be puck line. Really great insight on those hits, man. Stay goated. All right.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, Donnie. Be well. I like that. I like that a lot. Speaking of Bruins and their physicality, Bruins fan, what's up, brother? How are we?
Yo, how's it going, man?
It is going fantastic. How is it going for you?
I'm pretty great. I took Kansas to cut down the net in my bracket, and what do you know? Sadly, I came second in Wiley's bracket challenge, and then 8th in the Book It bracket challenge. So I was just a little bit.
Though, man.
I was
bad.
so
Two
close. Yeah, I was so close to some bonus coin, but it's all good. Anyway, so the pick I submitted was the Oilers and Reg at -120. But I'll give you my second favorite pick since we already got some goats on it. One thing I will add about the Oilers, though, is that they have an opportunity tonight to pass the Kings in the standings. And the Oilers and Kings are very likely to face off in the playoffs. So passing them would be really important to have home ice in that series. So the Oilers have a lot to play for tonight. They'll be good to go. They'll be in it. But another pick I'll throw in is the Sens Habs over 6. Neither of these teams have anything to play for, and as a result, they don't play much defense. The Sens have gone over in 8 of their last 12. The Habs have gone over in 9 of their last 12. And Jake Allen, the Habs goalie, has led in 13 goals in his last 3 games. He's
the Habs goalie?
Yeah, he's led 13 goals in his last 3 games. Yeah. So I'd be really surprised if this game didn't end like 5-3, 5-4, or something like that. So yeah, Sens Habs over 6. Oilers and Reg. Well, money line for the lay, but yeah. Also, one more thing. I'm nuking the absolute fuck out of Buzz's snooker pick.
Probably smart. Smart. He's.
And I'm staying up to watch it.
Yeah. Okay. Killer. Buzz, if you hear that, you got one guy that's going to be nuking the snooker with you. Cool, man. I like that insight because, yeah, that Sens Habs game going over 6. I think that could be some good value there, man. Appreciate the insight and the contribution. Keep the vibe train rolling, bro. Keep the vibe train rolling. Noah, you ready, bro? You good? All right, dog. Let's rip. Noah's picks. What's going on, man?
All right. It's my first time on here, and we have the perfect take me home piece tonight. I don't know if it's been said yet, but the Oilers over is just the most free thing I've seen on the NHL slate tonight. Their last 5 games, it's been 7, 11, 7, 7, and 14. And I'm just riding the wagon until it falls off. I got 2 units on it, and I might add another one after the stream.
Okay, man. I like that a lot. We've heard it from our guy Paul UPS. Everyone is on the Oilers and Reg. You think the Sharks are going to be able to get there and take us over 6?
Yeah, they should be able to put 1 or 2 via power play or something, but they're not.
Sure.
They're not winning.
Nah.
And then the Oilers will put in 5 like they do every night.
Yeah, we love rooting for bangs late night.
Yeah, and it's at 10:30 too. That's the last game of the night. Let's take me in peace.
Oh yeah, perfect time to hop on the red eye, catch the flight to Bangladesh. I think that's going to be enough for us to get there. Noah, great job on your first pitch, man. Let's hope that this one goes in. All right,
I'll be back. Thank you.
All right, Noah, be well. Be well. E-Dog the third. Turn your camera on and I'll bring you on up here, man. We're getting close to that time, though, ladies and gentlemen. Heard that a couple of OG goats might be making an appearance. Still waiting on Fruity, wherever the fuck he might be. And yeah, it looks like some of the OGs are just kind of being cowards today. I don't know, boys. Where you at? Forfeits, what's going on, man? How we doing?
What's up, Mush? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Just sat back in class, but I'm gonna do a little underdog today. A lot of people might not like this pick, but I like the New York Islanders money line today. They're playing
Okay.
Dallas in Dallas, so everybody knows Dallas is a home wagon. But I'm gonna ride the Islander train. They're hot. They're on a 4-game win streak. Dallas is really wishy-washy. They got blown out 4-1 by the Kraken. They played the Ducks pretty iffy. And I'm riding this Islander wagon until it dies.
Sure. I mean, dude, I'm down to fade the Stars, man. I put them on the ban list yesterday. Islanders at home, or the Stars at home. A little bit of a different story, but yeah, I'm not too mad at riding the Islanders. You said they've won their last 4?
Yeah, they won 4 in a row. Obviously, they came off beating the Rangers 3-0 a few days ago, so they're playing hot.
Sure.
And they beat the Devils and the Blue Jackets, I think, twice.
All right, man. Cool. Well, I appreciate the insight. Is this your first time on?
Yeah, first time on stream. So
Dope.
let's hope I
Looking
go
good.
on,
Sound good. Stay goated for fits, and we'll be seeing you. All right.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
All right, man. Take care. Take care. I wanted to ask him where he was going. Super curious. Super curious. Play locks. I think we're approaching consultation. So if the boys want to hop back into the studio, we can start cooking. We got a whole lot of props. We don't have a ton of game bets, but we sure have a shit ton of props to choose from here. Play locks. If I see your camera on, I will bring you on. Fruity, where are you? Let's see. Here we go. Lockmyth, I'm going to bring you on. Fruity, I see you're here now. Lockmyth, get that camera up, brother. Camera up. We're bringing you. Okay. Surgical Ka. What's up?
What's going on?
Chilling, bro. How are you?
All right, I have a short and sweet pick for you tonight. I'm taking the Suns minus 13.5 tonight. They've been resting their last 2 games. They've been resting their starters their past 2 games. Lakers elimination game. They're going to come out. Book's going to drop 30 plus. It's going to be great. LeBron and AD are questionable. They're going to play. Little minor injuries, ankle soreness and foot soreness. But, it could still hold them back from what they can do. So, yeah, I got Suns spread tonight, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'll bury this Lakers team. I don't think anyone in the sporting world really wants to think about this Lakers team again. LeBron is listed as out. AD, even if he plays or not, I don't see them giving two.
How long ago did LeBron get listed as out?
On RotoWire right now, it's listed as out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Listed as out, yeah. And typically, I trust what they say, but AD is still a game time decision. I mean, they just need to be buried. They're done.
100%.
But yeah, I like it. A good take me home piece. And even though we're talking about the Rockets and that 17-point spread, 13.5. I mean, the Lakers are just not capable. They're not capable this year. Appreciate you, man. Hope to see you again soon. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Be well. All right, the man we've all been waiting for. What's up, Fruity? How we doing? Give us the shell picks, please. I need them.
Yeah, dude, I really like the slate today. I told everyone I'm going to go back to my old ways of January and February and give out 30 picks on a 10-game slate. So
yeah, dude, missed that.
I have a Fruity 3 for the stream with one straight bet. And then in Discord, I'm gonna give out a money line, a total, and an alt total for every single game. I've spent almost 2 hours today going through everything, going back to my roots. And we'll be giving those out. So I'm gonna start with the Fruity 3 teamer. And it just so happens to be in the 3 later games today, actually. So we're gonna start with this is the only, honestly, I've watched some of the stream today, and this is literally the only hockey pick I've heard. But Oilers and Reg, so that's gonna be the first pick in one of them. Stars money line is gonna be the second. And then Wild money line is going to be the third. So, I mean, Oilers and Reg, you've heard a lot. Just to touch on the Stars, they're back at home. You have Adi probably playing. I was a little iffy on this game, but Sorokin just got confirmed out again, and it's Varlamov. And to be honest, I mean, both these teams play essentially the same style of hockey. And the Stars literally looked like the worst team in the NHL when they played the Kraken last game. They're in a spot right now where they can't lose games. Like if they want to make the playoffs, they can't lose. They need to win, especially tonight against this Islanders team. This is a game they need to win. They need 2 points. So I'm gonna go back one more time and kind of ride this wagon here. And then the Wild. They just confirmed. I was iffy on this one. It literally came down to the goalie for me. They just confirmed Fleury. I'm going with the Wild all day on this one. I mean, Preds at home. I don't care. It's going to be a close game. I'm not expecting it to be a blowout of whatever you might think it'll be. But the Fleury can hold it down. He will make whatever saves he needs to make, and the Wild are going to come out and start winning this one. So that's my 3-teamer. My straight bet that I'm sure everyone else is on. You have to take this. It's a square bet of the day, but there's just no way you can bet an under in this game, and it's the Panthers Leafs over 7. You have to take the over in this game. I don't care. Like there's no logical explanation to take an under in this game. You have Flames at home, which is arguably the best offense in the league when they're at home. They score the most goals on average against the Leafs, who have just been the biggest wagon, and I've faded them the last 2 games, and I've paid for it, and I've been wrong. So the Leafs are going to come out. They're going to do their job. The Panthers are going to come out, and they're going to do their job, and I think it's going to be some sort of 4-4, 5-5, maybe even 6-6 game, and it's going to be all offense. And I don't care if these goalies play the games of their lives. These games go over. So I like those a lot.
Are we doing the cheeky ladder? So you're going to take it at 7. You're going to take it at 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9. All.
So the normal game is at at -7 at -120. That's 7. I took that, and then I took 8.5 at +220, and then I had to switch books and go over to DraftKings, and I took over 10, just for 1 unit for that one. I mean, this is
what is the line at +10?
Last night it was like
over 10.
It was like +610, which normally over 10s, the smallest one I've ever seen is like 1,100, 1,200.
Right.
So
Right.
I mean, this should
Sounds
be
like a quick trip to
absolute shootout.
Bangladesh to me, man. I'm all
Yeah.
for it.
I'm gonna refrain from saying a money line on this one.
Yeah.
I want to take the Panthers, but the Flames have kicked my ass the last 2 games, or not the Flames. The Leafs have kicked my ass the last 2 games. So I'm just I'll hold that one. And then last one, this could either be my pick of the day or I'm not taking it at all. It literally makes this much of a difference, is in the Devils Rangers game. If Georgiev plays and Jack Hughes plays, I'll put my life savings on over 6.5. If either of them doesn't play, I'm not betting on the game. So, and right now, Hughes, I've seen him confirmed out. I've also seen him saying it's like a very much game time decision. And Georgiev isn't locked either. So it makes that much of a difference for this game. So, but yeah.
The Devils are going up against the Rangers.
The Rangers,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Something to keep an eye on. You said that you're going to put all of the picks, obviously, in the Discord.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to drop the link to the Discord, if you guys are not in the Discord yet, you're missing out on crazy value and just good vibes when bangs are coming home. So main play must bet is the over for the Panthers Leafs, the Fruity 3-teamer, Oilers and Reg, Stars money line, Wild money line, and you're going to put your 25 other plays in the Discord.
Yeah, I have a money line and a total on every game but one tonight. And when you're making whatever kind of med kit you want, I'm happy to consult. I just don't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to stay on here for 20 minutes and give out every single pick, so I'll just post them.
No, you're good. Do you have? Do you want to give out like 1 or 2 prize picks real quick, and then we got a couple guys, and then we'll hop into surgery?
Yeah. So the prize, I actually have two. Only two so far. One of them is I'm just gonna go right back to an old goat, Sam Bennett on the Panthers, over 2.5 shots
Okay.
on goal. With Nylander possibly not playing again. I mean his second line matchup is pretty good. I like him to fire some pucks on net tonight. And then with Landeskog and Kadri out, I'm going to be taking Rantanen over 3.5 on the Avs. So to be honest, I might bet him and McKinnon. It's really going to be those two kind of focusing a lot of the opportunities there. So
cool. Sam Bennett shots, Rantanen shots, McKinnon shots.
Yep.
All right, killer. We got a couple guys, and then we're gonna hop into surgery here. So we'll be seeing you here in a bit. The kid, Surgical Ben Betts. I saw you working. Surgical Ben, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
Hey, nothing much. Good. All right, today's play of the day for me, it's going to be the Pittsburgh under first period goal. So under 1.5 first period. Pittsburgh, Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah, so I love this pick. They played tight game last time. No goals in the last game last week. It's going to be a close game from start to finish. I'm on the under 6.5 as well. But I love the first period. I think it's going to be a slower start, but might get moving in the second. So.
Right on, man. We like it. A surgical under is something to always consider. I think that is something that we can definitely consider, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Good work.
I'm also on the. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
You're great.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna also get on the Cole Caulfield over 0.5 points tonight against the Sens. I think that's free, really. Always tends to get points against other Canadian teams. That's what I've noticed a lot, but
right on. You play hockey yourself or just a fan?
Oh, I do. I'm Canadian, so
there we go. I saw the Myrtle Beach and I was like, kind of sensing an accent, but South Carolina, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Right on, brother. This is first time on, right?
Yeah, first time on. Yeah.
All right, man. Hopefully these go through for you, and we'll be seeing you again. Okay.
Yes, sir, for sure. All right, thanks.
Be well. We like it. We like some new faces. Lockmouth, I'm just looking at the roof of your car. You got the pick? No, he's not ready. Ethan, what's going on, Ethan? May have just gotten Walmarted. Ethan, what's up, bud?
What's up? I have prize picks for the day. Little 3-legger.
Okay.
I have Austin Matthews over half a goal.
Okay. We're fully Wally Martin, but we did get the Austin Matthews goal in there, Ethan. I think that is one that everyone can live with. Wally Martin, huge though. It's tough. When you're potentially in school surrounded by concrete. Paul, you got something to add on, brother?
Yeah, real quick. I mean, this one's got to be easy for the late night piece tonight. You literally just heard Fruity say he'd throw it in his 3-teamer, right? You don't throw a piece in a parlay unless you think it's going to smack, right? I'm not a sharp, but hey, 3-1 on stream. I'll take it. You got Oilers, and I cut out early. I'm sorry, but I'll take the in reg. Check my Twitter. I got a unit on that and a unit on the puck line either way. Now that Fruity's on it, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to throw 100 on Oilers in reg, and I will post it on my Twitter, tag you and Fruity in it. I'm on it. You got OTF on it. You got Brewer on it.
Did you already get your tacos in today, or is that for dinner?
Dinner.
There we go.
Yeah, because it's going to make the bags for dessert even that much sweeter.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you, Paul. Let's go Oilers and reg. It is, boys, it is that. Oh, wait, no, we got Lockmouth, and then it's time. Lockmouth, and then it's time. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I had to pull over real quick. Fruity didn't want to say it, so I'm here to say it. I'm taking the Panthers. I'm taking the Panthers money line. It's that simple. They're the better team here. It doesn't matter. I've been on the Leafs. I was on the over. I was on the over. I was on the over for the Leafs yesterday. I said if the Leafs win, the game would go over. The game went over. I'm here to take the Florida Panthers money line. I think Sergei Bobrovsky's been a little holy, so this will be a good game for him to bounce back against a good team. And he needs it, honestly. He needs to bounce back against a good team. I'm taking the Wild money line. I like it even more now with Fleury confirmed. They fell off for a little bit, winning, losing, winning, losing. Now they're back to that winning team that we know. It doesn't matter who the other team has in net. Obviously, they just lit up Vanacek in Washington. So I mean, those are 2 free picks. I have them both straight. I'm going to parlay them both. Whatever Fruity posts for prize picks, I'm going to tail because I don't feel like doing player props today. Just not feeling it.
Not the day. Not the day. Were
and
we up
yeah,
until 8 playing blackjack again?
Whoever came from the stream yesterday and sat at my table and got completely waxed, hit your 16s. That simple. Stop standing on 16. He's like, hey, man, I'm from the surgical stream. You think you can get me some money? I'm like, yeah, bro, cool. I gave him 16, like 3 or 4 hands, and he just kept standing. Hit your 16s, chat. That simple. Tempo and peace.
Scared money do not make money. All right, brother. Much love, Lockmith.
You're a beast, Bush. Good day.
If you're not following Lockmith, make sure you run that man up. Get entertainment, good picks, great guy. Appreciate you, Lockmith. V, what's going on? That moved quick. Nikki, turn your camera on. I think we definitely got enough picks to. Where's Trent at? Trent was threatening to come on here. He's not on here. I don't know what's going on. We got a lot of picks though. Nico, there he is.
We don't need Trent on stream. He's putting money on Rockets money line plus 1100 versus the Nets.
He's trying to talk some shit. Of course.
We don't give him the stream back until we miss.
Beauty. Yeah, I mean, we don't need that. I mean, we got 2 full pages of picks here. We got good ones. Yeah, Nikki, were you able to follow along at all, or are you just waking up, or what's going on?
I just got out the shower. I was up all night, but I listened to some of the things. I didn't really hear anything like NBA wise. I was on a little late, but I mean,
okay.
I heard like
we got a lot of picks here. I think it's also time. Go ahead. Let's drop the link. Everybody vote, by the way. When we got 12, 13, 1,400 people here, we got 150 people voting. Vote. It's in chat. Do the straw poll. Get the votes up. So let's start on the hardwood. Let's start in the NBA. We got Rockets plus 17 at Brooklyn. Nikki, you said that you're not really supporting that.
It's not that I don't support it. It's just not something I want to bet on either side. It's like, I mean, I know the Nets have been terrible at home against the spread, but it's more or less just like Brooklyn's going to play hard. And I mean, they could blow them up by 30 or it could be close. It's just not. I'm not betting on a 17-point spread. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of it. V, what do you think?
I think it's too many points, bro. I think Brooklyn doesn't play any defense. The team that doesn't play any defense has no business covering a 17 points.
Exactly.
Spread. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If it was a really elite team, top 5 offensive and defensive efficiency, maybe you could get away with a 17-point spread. I mean, Nikki, you're not wrong, right? Like, we're betting on one of the worst teams in the NBA.
No,
but if KPJ and Jalen Green are playing, it's going to be within 17.
I'm not against it. It's just more or less like it's not really my cup of tea.
I understand what Nikki's saying, though. It's hard to bet on the Rockets, but like 17 and a half points, might be the one and only time.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's just more or less like I think the Nets know where they're at. Like, it's kind of like they want to kind of get out. They don't want to exert energy here. They kind of they want to go in and they want to. I mean, if you like the Nets, I'd probably go first half ish. But I mean, because they want to blow this open early. I mean, I really think they want to exert energy, knowing they got to win these games down the stretch, these last few games. So, I mean, that's how.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's something to consider. I think we can cue that. We heard Utah -5 a ton today. I don't think we heard anyone on Memphis. We may have. Indifferent on it, but we got to put it in the kit. We got a lot of people that are behind Utah -5. Yeah, I know that you're on Utah. That's your main play today, huh?
Yeah, it's like one of like the only things. I have Cleveland. I like Cleveland too, but yeah, I like Utah a lot tonight.
Yeah, no one talked about Cleveland. I mean, we didn't have like a ton of different games pitched. Like I was really hoping and anticipating. I mean,
Some
we
of
got
the games are
Hornets
fun.
Heat, we got Hawks Raptors, Bucks Bulls. I mean, there's so much NBA going on tonight.
A lot of them are big
But
spreads too,
everyone
though.
was prop happy.
Like a lot of them
There's
are
just a
big
lot of like
giant spreads. I feel that's why.
tight. Like Atlanta, Toronto, that's going to be a really tight game. I mean, both those teams are kind of like fighting for positioning. Like Atlanta don't.
Yeah, I mean Atlanta's dealing with some injuries too. So I think that could kind of get in the way, but that might be close. We heard from the Nuggets Spurs over 234. 10 of their last 14, the Nuggets have been averaging 239. 8 of the last 10 have gone over. No DeJounte Murray, though, for the Spurs.
That's what kind of worries me. Something like that. I mean,
because he runs the offense too. You know what I mean? It's not even that he scores. He literally
he's the pace of the team. Like they get up and down.
Facilitates everybody, and he runs that pace.
I'm gonna bring the grade up really quick. I want to hear just one addition. What
it should Trey Jones
Murray
does
or
a
no
hell
Murray?
of a job as well. Without Murray, I knew it without Murray. Trey Jones has been playing very well running the ball, running that offense as well too.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
and this is more off the Nuggets, just as well. The Nuggets have been playing hella great basketball. They've been putting tons of points up.
And you don't think there's a chance of
that
blow
is
up
true.
here?
That is true. The Nuggets do give up a surprisingly very high amount of points, man. Something to consider. I think we're going to come back to it. Great. We're going to come back.
I mean, listen. So the blowout, I can still see the Nuggets putting up 135, 140 themselves, and the Spurs are going to score 100 points.
I think it could get there. I think it could get there. I'm a fan of it. I started. I think it was good insight.
Anybody talk about the Raptors Hawks over?
Someone brought that game up. It may have been the under though. The great. I'll bring you back up in a bit if we need you. All right, brother. Appreciate you. Let me keep going kind of down our list here. Let's keep going down our list. In the NBA, the Suns and the Lakers over 231. I can't do that. I can't consider a Lakers over. I can't think about them putting up enough points to get there. Do you guys feel a certain way? Suns, Lakers, 231?
It's just, I don't know. Without LeBron, it's hard. I mean,
is AD playing?
Yeah, he's going to play probably. I mean, but it's more or less LeBron. Like, I mean, you take away your leading scorer, where does offense come from there? I mean,
especially when your leading scorer is scoring 30 points per game.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
The Nuggets, the Suns should literally destroy them tonight.
And the Suns are a great team. They play defense, so
the Suns can actually eliminate them from the playoffs today.
Yeah,
right. Bucks Bulls under 233. I think we got to put that in there. You labbed it pretty hardcore last night. We're looking at that. And again, I think it's just a good spot to grab a game with good value when so many other people are probably going to be on the over. So let's med kit Bucks Bulls under 233. Hardy Picks gave out team total for the Hawks over 111.5. 17 of their last 22 have hit, or the first quarter in that Hawks Raptors game going over 57.5. This might be a game that I say we kind of wait on the injury report. I don't know. I mean, we could maybe consider it in the med kit. I don't know about for a lay quite yet because the Hawks are dealing with a handful of injuries today. You guys have any insight on that Hawks Raptors game?
It's like I said, it's more or less just both teams kind of fight for their respective standings. Like the Raptors want to kind of move up into that 5 hole, and then you got the Hawks trying to stay out of that 9-10 range. So I mean, I think it's going to be tight. I mean, if I had to choose a side, I'd probably lean with Toronto just because they've been playing really good basketball. But I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be tight.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be tight too. I was leaning Toronto initially, but like the Hawks need this win. They're going to come out as hungry dogs. They need this for seeding. I think they're sitting at 9th right now. So Hawks and Nets can both realistically still make the jump to 7th. You know what I mean? Right now, both
100%. I mean, there are some good underdog opportunities for us today with the Hawks. I really like the Hornets as well. And what was the other one? was it? I mean, yeah, the Rockets. The Rockets. I think some dogs are gonna.
Did anybody pitch anything in the Hornets game? Hornets Heat?
Not even Papu, man. Not even Papu.
Another one.
Not even Papu. But Dilly came on as he's stepping more into the NBA, and he said the under in the Wolves Wizards under 238. Under 238. I mean, Dilly's not going to talk any bullshit. I can trust him. I kind of like the Wolves under 230. Wolves Wizards under 238, which is odd. I don't think anyone is really going to be on the side of the under there. You guys have any thoughts on that one?
I mean, it's always hard when you're looking at a Wolves game. They score a lot of points.
And a Wizards game.
The Wizards also are ass on offense. They are not a good offensive team. So you kind of get it's like two different directions of teams. You get a Wolves team that likes to get out and run. They score a lot of points. You get a Wizards team who kind of plays half-court offense and really isn't good. So, I mean, totals I feel like are just really hard when it comes to the end of the season because you just don't – a lot of teams either pick it up or they try to, like, kind of save some energy. So, I mean, it gets a little tough when it comes to totals. But, I mean, I could see it.
Bookie's DW did give some good insight on the first quarter being under 61. Both of these teams have averaged in their first quarters over the last 10 only 52 to 56. That could be one just looking at those numbers and some insight and trends in the last 10 that I could consider. But this game could get out of hand after that first quarter. What's that, V?
I love all the notes you've taken. Like, if we've missed anything or anybody else has, you have it right there in front of you.
Oh, I mean, I have every single pick with reasons behind it. You have to. All right, let's bring Fruity in for some ice picks. Do we have who's in the queue on ice? Just because we're fucking worthless. No one. So, so Fruity. Oilers and Reg Medkit.
Yeah, that's
Toronto Panthers Medkit.
For sure.
What's your take on the Avs versus the Penguins?
So honestly, that's one of the tougher games today for me. I liked Ryan Surrey's analysis earlier on how he's giving their kind of home and home back-to-back games. The Avs just beat the Penguins on a very close game in Colorado. They're back in Pittsburgh. To be honest, I could see my issue tonight is even with Kadri and Landeskog out, I can see you never know. This Avs offense has so many weapons that like they don't need everyone to win all their games is the issue. So I don't think at a Penguins minus 115 is good value whatsoever to risk on this. So I'm only on the over 6 right now. I'm gonna end up picking a money line, but it's a really hard call right now. I'm going to need to see how the Avs kind of allocate their lines and their players because if they're putting guys together who don't play much, the Penguins might roll them, especially if they only have one line who's played together. Also, I saw Brewer just join the queue, so I'm going to see kind of his thoughts on this game. But this is definitely one of the tougher games of the whole slate today. I'm solely on the over right now. I will end up having a money line, but I need to see how the Avs put out these lines because if they're just trying to separate Rantanen and McKinnon and they have guys who barely play together, it's going to be a long night for them. So I don't know your thoughts.
Dude, I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Yeah, man. So like what I was thinking is like Colorado has been very nice in back-to-backs recently. But I don't know, man. Like they had Pittsburgh's number last game. Without Kadri's gonna hurt a lot. But I just think they're playing good hockey, man. It's honestly a pick 'em game. If you want to pick a side, just flip a coin at that point.
With Swayman and net in that Boston-Detroit game, would you guys be confident enough to still go puck line? I mean, it's minus 210 for the money line. So like potentially in a lay, but like we've been getting so hoed on taking these like super juicy money lines. Like obviously the Red Wings are going to score the first goal tonight. Like we already know that. Let's get that out of the way. Get your bet in, make your coin. But what's your guys' take on the Boston-Detroit game?
Again, this is a Bruins team that is.
Yo, can we highlight Leafs fans comment?
What? He's trying to get a reaction on Nikki. So that's
Nikki's sitting there cheesed right now.
Yeah.
Did the Leafs beat
Again,
Boston last game?
Yeah. Oh, did that? This is just one of those games. I mean, Boston's right on the edge right now with Tampa and the Leafs to try and take over one of those 2-3 seeds, and they're in the wild card right now, which is honestly not where they're going to want to be for playoffs. These are the games where they need to come out and just dominate and win. But again, last game was that kind of game, and they almost lost to the Blue Jackets. Like, they got taken to OT in a game where they should have dominated. So again, you have Swayman in net, which I like way more than when Allmark is playing. So I mean, I definitely think the Bruins is safe. This is, again, I don't know if I'm going to take puck line or money line just for value. I do like the under a lot. I think Swayman's gonna play to his potential. He's been kind of getting shit on in the last few games, especially after that Leafs game. He's hurting after that one. So okay, Nikki. So I mean, Boston's definitely a play. They need to win this game to get in the third spot. I mean, puck line should be, but after watching what happened against the Blue Jackets, I mean, the Leafs the Wings are arguably the same status as the Blue Jackets in my head. So if the Blue Jackets did that at home, why can't the Leafs? So
okay, all right. So kind of wait on that one a little bit. Papu model play of the day. One that I actually support because Kane's unders are kind of lightweight a wagon in my eyes. Under 6 in that game, is that worthy of a med kit? Or are you guys a little bit sus on that? Kane's, Burrs, under 6.
Honestly, Burr, you want to comment on that one?
Yeah, man, I don't really know, man. I think there's different picks we could really throw in the med kit, to be completely honest. I mean, there could be goals in that game really quick out of nowhere, to be honest, especially with it's against Buffalo, is it not?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like they could have shitty goaltending so fast, and Carolina just scores 4 in a period. Like I wouldn't put that in my kit personally, but it could go under. But
yeah, the issue there is Sabres at home, even against the better defenses, still score 3. Like, they might lose all those games, but they're still scoring 3. So it kind of, I mean, yeah, Carolina has number 1 defense. That's a little, it's still a little bit sketch. I'm going to be honest. I don't necessarily hate it. I just think they're better picks on the slate.
All right, perfect. We don't need to include it then.
Leafs.
All right. So how many picks do we have for NBA? What's up, dude?
What's going on, boys?
Fresh from the Chino or what?
I'm just heading there now. Yeah.
Give me some curling locks before you go, Leafs. All right.
Leafs has curling locks for the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If I give them out, they'll probably lose. That's the problem. I've been on a heater, so I don't really want to screw it up.
That's so funny.
We can move.
You didn't give us a pick. Do you have a new pick for us to consider?
I didn't hear any of the stream, but I think my biggest play today is the Oilers. I think everyone's on that. So Sharks are definitely going first. I already know that too. So
yeah. All right, beauty. So med kit so far, we're gonna include the Rockets plus 17. We're gonna do the Utah -5. The Bucks Bulls under. That's 3. Man, I was really hyped for a bunch of more NBA picks to come in.
I was gonna say we need like 7 and 7 or 8 and 7 today.
We may as well throw Lakers in there.
The slate is pretty dog shit, to be honest.
It's not
12 games though.
Yeah,
They're
but
all like high spreads, double-digit
they're
spreads.
big spreads and meaningless games. It's just
Like the Blazers and Thunder are playing for the 3rd time in a week and a half. 3rd time.
I mean, I think Charlotte covers. Like, that may have been my pick had I come on today to pitch anything.
Wait,
I think Charlotte covers. What's that?
You didn't pitch anything?
No, I did. My 2 guys are for the prize picks with Ant assists and Middleton assists both going over. But I really like the Hornets. I mean, the Heat are banged up. The Heat have also not been playing super well as of late. The Hornets got to get a dub. And I feel like it's just a really bad matchup for these two teams, even though the Heat are the 1 seed in the East. I think the Hornets could sneak in there. It's so ugly having to trust the Hornets, though. Like the Hornets could show up, or they could be just having that Miami hangover and not really do enough. What do you think, Nico?
Fucking hate that team. If there's one team I despise, it's the fucking Hornets, bro. Just based off the facts, you never know what you're gonna get with them. Like, when you have you're either gonna get a really good performance or you're gonna get a lackluster performance and they get blown out the doors. They don't play defense. That's the one thing. They literally don't play a lick of defense. Their whole mojo is they like to play fast, but when you play fast and you don't play defense and you play a good team like Miami, you could just blow out potential.
You know what we were talking about last week was the Lakers the Suns trying to get their 63rd win. They haven't gotten it yet, right? And now they're at home against the Lakers. They're still at 62. Yeah. Why don't we put Suns minus 13.5 in the med kit? Like fuck the Lakers. The Lakers aren't. We're not going to do the Lakers plus 13.5. It's a lot of points, but like.
Cause I just feel like we haven't seen the Suns cover a lot of big spreads like that. Like they'll blow teams out, but they don't blow out teams when they're favored by this much. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
What do you think, Nikki?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean.
Right?
It's like more or less. I mean,
it's like the Celtics. They'll blow up the Raptors, but then they'll fucking play a close game with the Pacers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's.
I think the great. Is onto something. The Spurs just have not really been a great defensive team. I think they could get in that like high 120s, 130s, and the Spurs should be able to score because the Nuggets aren't really known for their defense. I don't want to force any picks. I want to have a nice clean med kit.
I like Milwaukee with Levine out though. I can tell you that.
For sure. I mean, we can add picks in. I think the Bucks definitely get the dub against the Bulls.
Horrendous, bro.
I honestly think our Willie for coming on stream yesterday, the North Carolina jersey. I think he needs to put 5 units on the Blazers Thunder game and watch it from beginning to end. That was unbelievable. That was absolutely unfucking believable. And then he goes, "Yeah, dude, Kansas can't win." What are you doing bringing the curse? That game is ugly. All right. Let's hold off on basketball for now. Let's build the med kit for hockey. Again, let's spam the link. Let's get the votes up. Get the votes up. For hockey med kit. Are we gonna say I have it circled here? We didn't talk about it just now. Could you guys take a side for the Penguins and the Avs?
It sounded like Brew and I are both hesitantly on the Avs, and I know Leafs fans too. But again, that is literally a coin flip game.
Maybe no med kit. So med kit, yeah. What are you saying, Brew?
We all locked in. Avs team total last night was at 2.5. Which is the first time the entire season I've ever seen it at 2.5, and it was at minus 150, which is not bad at all. So that was kind of our play. But I think you can only get it at 2.5 now if your site offers like alternate team totals. Because I know I'm looking right now, Caesars only offers. Oh, actually, no, it's still at 2.5 on Caesars. Okay, well, Avs team total over 2.5 it might be the best play on the whole board today. So
yeah, it's probably safer than the money line. I think the Pens could, but. Like I do lean.
So Avs team total over 2.5.
If anything, I do that too. Yeah.
All right. Avs team total over 2.5. We'll medkit that. With
don't even say the Panthers. Don't even think about it.
With the Panthers over.
No, you can't put the Panthers in. Yeah.
That's
over. Fair.
The Bruins money line. Doesn't matter that it's minus 210. Toss it in LA. Oilers and Reg. Wild money line. How many picks is that? Where are we at 10? Should we just leave it at 10? We don't need it. We don't need it.
Yeah.
Did anyone say the Habs and Sens over? I really like that one. I don't know.
Yes. The Habs and Sens over. Let's include that.
I really like that personally, but I don't know. I never got to see any of the stream really, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
if
think
we
it's gonna
include
be
that,
double
it's
digits.
fine.
You're out running errands for the wife.
I'm just heading to the casino here now. I'm at with a buddy at a hotel.
All right.
I just wanted to jump in right quick.
Beauty. No, appreciate it. All right. Okay, so let's leave it at that. I'm just gonna take a quick peek at let's start with the prize picks. We didn't include the prize picks lay. I'm gonna put my votes in. We're gonna go Bam over rebounds and Cat 3-pointers. I actually really liked both of those. Let's see what the community wants to include. Interesting. How many people voted? 125 of you voted, about 10%. So we have Jalen Green points against Brooklyn. We have Devin Booker points against the Lakers.
Love it.
Trae Young threes at 2.5. Monty Morris assists, and that's tied with Keldon Johnson points. And that's your top 5. The Austin Matthews point missed by 1, just about as free as you could get. So that's your top 5. Jalen Green points. Everyone's in love with that. That is your number 1 vote getter, Jalen Green points. All right. Again, Green points, Booker points, Trae threes, Monty Morris assists. Wow. And Keldon Johnson points. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. And then getting to the community lay, I think it's obviously going to be the Oilers puck line. It's going to be the Panthers over. It's going to be probably the Rockets and the Jazz. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. I'm just going to jump to the results. So Oilers money line. It's the Panthers over, the Rockets plus 17, and the Wild money line.
Yeah, you're 2 votes off of getting it exactly right.
Yeah, and that
Jazz
is the line. That is the line. Not bad. Not bad. How many picks do we have for the med kit? Joshy, if you want to text me or let me know what we're at, because let's at least get it to 10. A little 5 and 5 deal. We're at 10. All right, we're at 10. How do you guys feel? Should we add 2 more? Do a little 12 pick? 3 in the NBA, 7 on ice. 3 in the NBA is sorry, dude. 3 in the NBA is sorry. Unless we include that Nuggets Spurs over 234. 6 in the NHL. So we're at 9. We need 1 more, boys. We need 1 more.
What about
Should we just do Bucks? Should we just do Bucks?
Bucks minus
5?
6? Minus 5. I like it.
Yeah, I mean the Bulls haven't proven shit against top teams. They are abysmal. So let's do Bucks. Let's do Bucks minus 6.
I do have a parlay of the Bucks minus 6, the under, the money line and the under. So
yeah,
I do like.
I mean, dude. Also, like the Cavs minus 8.5. The Magic, those kids are pretty good at home, but Cavs are much better. No one talked about the 76ers Pacers game. 76ers should win that game by 30.
Yeah.
There are so many games. The Nuggets minus 9. Honestly, guys, let's do. I'll add that on my own. Nuggets minus 9. V. Stamp of approval.
I like it. I just, bro, these stupid spreads have been burning me the last few days because it's the end of the season. So I'm just trying to tread super carefully. I'm only playing 3 plays today. Bucks total, and then Donovan Mitchell points. That's it. Rest is hockey.
Okay.
Even with Giannis,
we got Chris. I want to hear what Chris has to say.
Real quick. I mean, I know I pitched the Suns, and the Nuggets need to win. Okay, so you guys were talking about how you're worried about a blowout. That's why you didn't want to take the over. So why wouldn't you want the Nuggets minus 9?
I think we're all saying we like it.
I mean, So I think Nuggets minus 9. They need to win if they want to move up. Suns need to win, and like I said, this is kind of like a FU game for them against the Lakers because they don't like the Lakers. I mean, the LeBron and AD were talking about the Suns. This is their franchise record if they get a win tonight. and they're doing it on their home court. So I'm not betting on any lines tonight. But if it was me, I would take the Suns. I would take the Nuggets. Personally, I think the Timberwolves cover against the Wizards. That's a team that just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid of fading the Grizzlies. I know you put it in the med kit, but they've proven without Ja that game just doesn't necessarily mean too much to them because they're pretty locked in at the 2 seed. Bucks and Bulls just changed a little bit because Levine got ruled out. You would assume that the Bucks would win because the Bulls have been struggling, and the Bucks have proven. I mean, they beat some good teams last week. Nets, Rockets. I know you put it in the med kit. I like the Rockets to cover. The Nets just haven't shown life on defense. That's a team that you have KD and Kyrie. Like, these guys don't necessarily need to play defense to win because their offense is so good.
Also, I was just gonna say about the Bucks game. Giannis has won 12 straight matchups with the Bulls. For everybody wondering.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis is on a tear right now. He really is.
Yeah, he's literally played 4 years now and has not lost a game to the Bulls since 2018.
Yeah.
So,
I know you mentioned that in the prize picks you had Trae Young. I feel bad because I gave the Trae Young pick. If it's at 3, I wouldn't take it. If it's at like 3.5, I liked it just because it was at 2.5.
2.5 seems good. What do you think about that backcourt though? The Raptors backcourt of Freddie and Gay Trent. They've been giving guards.
They have been giving him trouble. I just think you take the best scorer on a team. I mean, he's had 3 threes in like 9 out of 10 games. So
yeah, and ROI report. I saw you in the comments, bro, talking about how kind of fluky the Nuggets have been at home and how successful the Spurs have been on the road. Spurs are without DeJounte Murray, so I can't really assess what they've done over the last 10, 15, 20 games. They're without their all-star. So I think 9 points is a good spot for the Nuggets.
They don't necessarily like the Spurs tonight. They're going to have their eyes on the scoreboard for the Laker game. As long as the Lakers lose, the Spurs don't even need to win because the only team that can catch up to them is the Spurs tonight and play the Nuggets.
Because the Spurs have to win and the Lakers lose for the Lakers to
be eliminated. But right? if the Lakers just keep losing, the Spurs don't necessarily even need to win. They're 2 games ahead.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, like, do you not think the Spurs want to solidify that today?
Oh, of course.
Right?
But I think in the back of their mind, they know that the Lakers tonight are playing the best team in the NBA. The Suns are the best team in the NBA. They're the best team at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if as a Spur, like say the Spurs are going out there, yes, they want to win, but in the back of their mind, they know, okay, if we don't win tonight, the Lakers are probably going to lose to the Suns. You know what I mean? They know LeBron's not playing. You could still take the Suns with a chance that AD might not even be in tonight. If AD's confirmed out, that line's going to move to like 2-3 more points.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
If it was up to me, I think
So Josh, let's go ahead and add Nuggets -9 in there. If you have the
I think everybody's probably voted now, though. No mush.
Yeah.
What's that?
I feel like everybody's probably voted by now.
No. We're good with the lay, but adding picks for the med kit for people that assess.
I mean,
at home.
you said it. Like, it's tough to take these spreads. They're big spreads because these games, one team's playing for something and the other team's not necessarily playing for anything. You know.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I could even see these large spreads being put out there too, just to keep people off these games because Vegas is
for sure,
going to happen.
For sure. So, Fruity, I'm telling you late tonight, man. That shit's gonna slap.
Dude, I love it tonight. I've been terrible the last week, so.
Nah, dude, you being terrible is like 500, if not better. So I don't even say that, please.
Terrible in the last week is 54%. So
yeah, that's what exactly.
Chicago.
Yeah, I really like that late tonight.
Yeah, I tried hockey last night. Props, I got smoked. It's hard, man.
Yeah, it's hard right now too because a lot of the teams that aren't like in the playoff run, they're just swapping lines. They're getting guys out there trying to get their rookies a lot of time, goals scored, etc. So you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I tried doing like the similar thing. Like with NBA, you're down to the wire here. You take your best players. So I tried taking the best guys on the ice for these given teams, and
it doesn't work like that. Especially if you're getting killed, they're just going to sit them now to rest them. So.
Yeah.
Killer. Well, boys, that wraps up our Tuesday surgery. Book it. Thanks for letting me hop in the driver's seat. I hope I didn't let you guys down. Community, you guys have been rock stars for the last 2 days. Appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been showing me, showing all the boys that get up here and say their picks with their chest. We had some new faces. We had some old faces. Had a whole lot of fun. And I'm excited for this next chapter as we close out college basketball. Let's get some dubs in the chat for you and yourselves. Pat yourselves on the back. Pretty darn successful here. And other than that, Trent, we'll catch you tomorrow. Get home safe. Lauren, get home safe. Y'all get home safe. And hopefully we'll get a sweat going tonight. Other than that, let's wrap this thing up. Put a bow on it. You know the recipe. You sprink, you bank, and you collect those coins, baby. Shalom, shalom. All beautiful things to you. R. Willie, dude, you're in the studio. You can actually fuck all the way off, okay? You're not coming up here. You're actually not coming up here probably ever again. Don't want to see your face. So appreciate you guys once again. The community lay one more time. The community lay. We are looking at the Oilers getting it done in reg. The Panthers over 7. The Houston Young Rockets. Do your jobs. Play with some enthusiasm tonight, okay? Balls in basket. Keep up with the Nets. Plus 17. Have some respect. Have a little respect, okay? And then the Wild, money line. So we have Fruity's 3-teamer and the Rockets, more or less. Yeah, that is great. And then one more time, I'll give you guys a rundown on our prize picks. The 5 goats and gremlins: Jalen Green points, Devin Booker points, Trae Young threes, Monty Morris assists, Keldon Johnson, get your points. And yeah, other than that, R. Willie, I hope you enjoy the same fit for the next 7 years, but I hope you get married in the same fit, dude. Horrible. You're on timeout. You're in the box. You're not coming back. Other than that, we'll catch you tomorrow.